When Boyd is in town, there ain't no fooling around. Only rule is me, they don't die tonight. Yes, Boyd just got back to town. Since he'd been back, food been rotting in the ground. Where the heck Boyd gone to? You'll know when he get back, or something else will end up bad too. The Boyd is back in town. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost wife and wife. The Boyd is back again. The Boyd is back again. A pool with no motel is like a boat without a sail. You can't break me. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. Buster's knocking on my door every night. When the bell starts ringing, be ready for the pain he's bringing. He wants to get home in his boat. If you get in his way, he'll cut your throat. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost wife and wife. The Boyd is back again. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost wife and wife. The Boyd is back again. The Boyd is back again. The Boyd is back again. A pool with no motel is like a boat without a sail. You can't break me. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. Monsters knocking on my door every night. When the bell starts ringing, be ready for the pain he's bringing. He wants to get home in his boat. If you get in his way, he'll cut your throat. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost wife and wife. The Boyd is back again. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I'd happily walk into the night to find my ghost wife and wife. The Boyd is back again. This place can't break me, even if they take me. Web spun demons, come worms, got into me worms. I go to set them free. Worms don't ride a pony on the sea. Take these worms from me.
My blood is your blood now, motherfucker.
Smiley, smiley. The Boyd is back again. This place can't break me, even if they take me. Web spun demons, come worms, got into me worms. I go to set them free. Worms don't ride a pony on the sea. Take these worms from me, Smiley. The Boyd is back again. The Boyd is back again.
You hear that? You don't fucking break me!
That is right, everybody. You don't break us, the Fromily. We will be strong. And tonight we're going to come together again to find out if we're just a one-hit wonder or if we're going to make another fabulous top of the charts song from the Fromily, just like the intro there. From last season, we made one with all of you guys. We made two technically. We turned it into two songs. And I have the other one set as the outro. We can listen to it later for fun if we want to. But tonight, that is what we're going to do. We're going to come up with a song, at least one. We'll start with one. Who knows? Maybe we'll make a few more. We got James with us. He's musically inclined. You never know. Got extra support this time. Maybe. How you doing tonight, James?
Did we lose him?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Here. He's here. And also joining us tonight, my bestie, my ride or die, Miss Dana Marie. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Eating,
I'm very
having
good.
a good time. It's dinner
I'm
time.
sorry.
It's
I'm
early.
sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. It's my dinner time. I apologize. I've been cooking all day. I've just
Getting ready for
now,
Easter.
Yes,
Easter.
I had to make a friggin' bunny cake for Mama Susie. I had to make brownies. I made mac and cheese. Oh, so now I finally am stuffing my face. So I apologize, folks.
That is fine. It's Good Friday, right?
Yeah, it's I guess for the Christians, I really don't.
No, it's Good Friday. It's Friday Night Fever with the Fromily, and it's Easter weekend. How about that? means, you
Yes.
go get the Easter eggs. And in my family, there's money in some of those. It's not necessarily the golden egg. It fools you. Now but usually there's like two golden eggs, but one's like the real one, one's the fake one. You never know which one you're gonna get. Only people who hide them know. It's fun. Yeah, me and my kid would go and tackle each other over Easter eggs. Great family tradition. Can't wait.
I could see you mowing down your
But
child.
no. I don't need to say that shit. She comes straight at me and follows me and then tries to tackle me when I go to reach for an egg. She dare. She is just as bad as her mother.
Oh,
Apple don't fall too far from the tree.
oh, the family traditions.
Well, it's holidays, right? They're fun, depending on how you look at it. You make it
yeah,
fun.
so fun.
So far, yeah, it's been great. Just like I've cooked all day in the kitchen. It's been fabulous.
Pretty
We
much.
haven't even got to Easter yet. It's been great.
Well, we're technically doing Easter tomorrow because that's when the hubby's off. But then Sunday, we're going to go probably see my nephew.
Oh, nice. James, you got any fun plans for the weekend? Is the Easter Bunny coming to visit you? Apparently, there's an Easter Bunny tracker just like Santa.
Yeah, I don't have any plans. No plans.
Well, you keep watching From until you figure out who Martin is for me. Because that's gonna plague me until they show us.
I think I figured it out.
Did you tell us?
He's just Martin.
Dang it! I didn't want it to be, but I guess it's so. Oh well. I guess let's see who we got hanging out with us tonight before we dive headfirst into music creation. See, we have Mr. Great Gold first and foremost in the chat. Welcome, hun. Happy Friday. And we got I'm with Alice. Welcome, welcome. See, we got Jame hanging out with us tonight. Welcome. I see Mr. Haldeer. Welcome, welcome. And I see Dana. And I think that's everybody. Yes, we do lots of fun with eggs, but not quite egg fights. Just more tackle for the good eggs so you get the treats inside. Sometimes it's candy, sometimes it's trinkets, sometimes it's cash. You never know. It's not real like the golden dragon. Well, that could be true. That could be very true. All right. Well, let's see. All right. So we got to start thinking of a song. I had put some suggestions in the Discord, and I went with like Jade's on the Case. Where Would Julie Go? Like maybe a song about the man in yellow. And I don't know what other kind of songs you guys were thinking of. It doesn't have to be just about one character. We can add a few different characters into it. But we'll just sit here and kind of figure out that, and then I can bring up Suno and we can start coming up with some lyrics. Vic already put some lyrics in the Discord, or at least some fun things that we can look at for the man in yellow. So as people are piling in, we'll start kind of putting our brains together and seeing what we can come up with. What's up, Mr. Bill Chill? Welcome, welcome. So I definitely thought perhaps, what's up, baby Clay? Welcome, welcome. I was thinking something with the man in yellow because we can do more than one song. I'm down for that as well. But since he came and hung out with us the other night in the chat, and hopefully we'll have him on panel one day real soon, I figured, we'll do a song for the man in yellow. Plus, it looks like the season's going to be highly influenced by him, or he's going to be highly involved in this season. So we definitely think about something with that. And then if we want to, we can even add in some other characters and some lyrics with some other characters like Julie. I think Vic already added some stuff with Tabitha a little bit and Jim. So again, we can kind of do something with that because I know we're kind of limited as far as imagery when it comes to the man in yellow for the video portion. But we'll just have to see. We can also add some monsters in there with it, depending on how we want to work this song. It can be a song about his mysteries, what all he is, or we could just make it a really fun and goofy song. I don't know. Start thinking about it. And you guys definitely in the chat start letting us know some ideas that you might have. Secret Goal says we should eat rabbits on Easter, not ham. I don't know. I mean, people do eat rabbit. It's not unheard of to eat rabbits. I mean, I think we're having chicken for Easter. Does that count? Is that fine great gold? I mean, chickens are part of Easter. We're eating the chickens. Does that satisfy your bloodlust?
Mama Susie's making another turkey because we still have 50 of them left over from Thanksgiving in the freezer.
Nice.
So it's another turkey.
Oh, great gold says chicken is always good. All right, so he approves. Nice. My meal has been approved, I think, by the one and only Mr. Great Gold. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna start writing some bits down. Let's see. I'm gonna go over what Miss Vic has said. All right, she put in there, the man in yellow is a strange fella. She was told, don't you dare dig that hole. She didn't listen, and well, she went missing. So I'm gonna write those down, and we can play off of that, or we can take parts of that. I'm gonna write it down so I got it. While we think about some things about the man in yellow, we can even just start thinking about, what he is or whatever. I'll just start writing all those bits down, and you never know because AI is so awesome now. It'll just tell us what we want it to be. Be surprised when you type in Asuno, especially if you use the, like, I think it's the AI prompt or whatever. You tell it like little bits, and it'll generate some things, right? I know Dana was using something like that for her to help her thoughts.
Yes.
So you never know. Hang on, guys. I'm writing this down. Man in yellow is a strange fella. It's kind of country. And that's another thing. We think about the style of song. Oh, I messed up. And Tabitha, yeah, she was told, don't you dare dig that hole. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, when I seen that, Vic put it in the Discord and I laughed. I giggled. Everybody have great plans for this weekend. I hope. As I'm trying to write these down, I apologize. I'm almost
James,
there.
if you lived closer, Mama Susie would have you over for like every holiday. She'd love to feed you.
Food is good.
That's it. That's all you get. Food is good. Well,
Mama Susie loves you. She would have you over for every holiday.
Food, good food.
why does that sound so caveman? Like, oh, me love good food.
Food.
That's funny. All right, I'm back up here. Bill, I see you typing too. All right. He says the man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. Oh, I like it. Okay, I'm just writing down. Let's get there then. Never know how many bits we'll use. We'll take them all. See what we get. Do we go? I like it, Bill. I like it. Looking good. I just have to write faster. Oh no. Not a good skill. Alright. Now I get in a violent fellow. Got that now. Let's see. So that was good one. And then Jim didn't listen. Now his throat is missing. Oh, I like it. I like it. Again, thank you guys all for hanging tonight on this Good Friday. Happy Friday. Easter weekend. All right. Now I'm just writing while I'm trying to talk, which probably isn't helping. I'm not the greatest multitasking at this. Oh, goodness. All right. Yeah, almost there. Bill, you did good. I actually like those. Those are pretty good ones. Pretty good lines. All right, let's see. Great Gold says James is like Corbin Dallas right now with the short answers. He is indeed. Well, you know. Oh, that poor little doggy is now like Jello. I mean, I guess we can. I'll put it down. Let's see. I don't know if I have a picture of that one. I'm about to go find that one. Was that like a promo picture or something? Because I can't remember if that was from the actual trailer. Just a poor doggy. Oh no. So yeah, anybody out there watching, you guys can type in the chat and let us know some lyrics. Something about the man in yellow could be about his shape shifting. I might have to put something in there about him being Martin. Is he Martin or is Martin just Martin? You never know. I don't know. The man in yellow is definitely about to change the game, and he was doing some wild bits there in the trailer. Oh. All right, we got those bits. Let's see. I'm trying to think, because we're gonna have to kind of get the chorus, and then we'll just come up with a few verses. We'll repeat the chorus in there. Man in yellow wore a suit in the woods, but soon he'll transform, showing all his goods. That's true. That's true, Bill. That's very true. So, I think what part do we want to be kind of like the chorus? Let's see. Demanio. Kind of like what Vic said might put that as like the chorus. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Let's see. All right. Let me write this down so I have it. So, what are you thinking, James? Can you think of some fun lines about the man in yellow? What are your thoughts?
I don't.
You don't. You don't. Wow.
I don't have anything.
Right.
I don't have anything.
What's up, Chris M? Boyd going to deputize Elgin? Very well might. Is he going to keep him quiet? How's he going to keep him quiet? Welcome. We are doing a Fromily Fan Song. So you guys in the chat are going to help us come up with some lyrics. We're kind of thinking maybe of a song about the man in yellow, and we got some lyrics already in the chat. Bill's been typing away, and we're going to put it in Suno. The intro is the one we made last year, and the outro tonight will be the second one from last year. Same song, but a little different style, and so same lyrics, different style music and such. But we're doing it again this year, so you guys can help us come up with some lyrics. And again, we're just kind of getting started with it. I'll read back through what we have in just a minute. I'm just trying to get what we got. I'm going to star these, Bill. And I'll find them a little bit faster. So we got Is this going to be a rock song? Well, that's a good question, Great Gold. That's another thing to think about. What kind of song do we want it to be? So we'll start. I'm gonna get ready to pull Suno up here real quick, and then we can, as we are going through and putting the lyrics in, there's a little category for like the style, and it could be, I don't know, some kind of jazzy, 40s style, or some kind of jingle, or it can be a rock song. It can be sort of a country style song, or whatever we would like it to be, like a dance remix kind of song. Whatever. Start thinking about that. Keep an eye on him, right? The dress in the case. Do any of those things get you out of this place? Oh, I like it. I like it, Bill. I like it. I like it. See, Dana says Mariel is afraid now that she is back in chains. From the cicada's flight, she must put up a fight. Oh, nice. I was Star Dana's. Some more lyrics. Let's see. Clara, Elgin, keep an eye on them. The man in yellow might have fed the crows with Jim. Okay. Yeah, we're going to highlight. You never know what it'll sound like in Suno. It does all kinds of weird stuff even when you put lyrics in. So, and it's been like a minute since we used it in this form. So who knows what updates it has.
Yeah. You gotta have a break line, something like, and what the hell was up with Clara or something like that.
Yeah, like somewhere, yeah. Okay, like after a verse or so, then you have that little bit of got it. All right. Let's see. Vic says, that old man, keep your eye on him. He is misunderstood. Now I think he's up to no good. The worms are crawling all over his skin, making his blood as black as sin. I will star that. All kinds of stars. All right. This is going to be the fun part. You guys all get to see how well I can't spell because I'm going to mess up. But sorry. Thank God for Suno and AI. Smarter than us at some point. That's scary. Smarter than some of us. Let's see. Put that away. Let's see. Is it still up? Yeah. Alright. Put that there. Do it share. Alright. You guys won't really see much. But so I'm going to start thinking of what do we want to be kind of the chorus out of what we have in the chat and stuff. So like I said, some stuff Vic originally put in the Discord was the man in yellow is a strange fella. He was told, don't you dare dig that hole. She didn't listen, and well, she went missing. And then we got some stuff from Bill. The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. Jim didn't listen. Now his throat is missing. The poor little doggy is now like Jello. And then we got the man in yellow wore a suit in the woods, but soon he'll transform, showing all his goods. What's with the, let's see, hang on. Yeah. What's with the stick, the dress in the case? Do any of these things get you out of this place? And so the rest of these are kind of a little bit longer, so they're definitely good as far as we want to put them in to more of the verses. Let's see, where would we start? Kind of like that one. But I don't know if I want to start quite with that. I'm thinking that's somewhere in the first part. Let's see, Great Gold says, you should look up the Yellow King and see if you can make any lyrics from that. Probably could. You mean probably last year, the one that was the intro we did last year from everybody. It worked out pretty great, actually. We got 2 songs out of it. I mean, they were the same lyrics, but it worked out pretty good. Let's see. You never know. We'll see how far we get with it. And then if we have to take a mental break, we can talk about some From stuff. So I'm just going to keep starting. Let's see what Jade could have played. Was that cello? No matter the instrument, he can't get away from the man in yellow. Oh, let's start that one. Very nice, Bill. All right, let's see. What should we start to open this song with? Usually when we did it too, it'll kind of give like when we go into the style and stuff, we'll be able to put like we want it to be a little epic or dramatic or whatever, with a long like intro or musical intro or whatever, instrumentals, whatever, and keywords the AI likes to use. I'm trying to think of how do we want to start the song. I'm thinking the man in yellow, quite calm and violent fellow. Might start with that. We'll just try it and see. It couldn't hurt nothing. I don't remember how to do it. It has been a minute, so you guys will get to have real fun and see if I can remember what I'm doing. Let's see. I wonder if I should so it knows. I'm gonna do it anyways. Capitalize it. Okay. All the typing. And we start thinking of the style we want. But we'll just start popping in some of these lines. All right, so we'll start with that one. I just like putting the pieces together from the show, right? All the mystery. So I started with this right here. I kind of looking towards Vix to be more in the chorus a little bit somewhere. And then let's see. What should we go with next? We go with this next? Or actually we go with this next and then maybe that as the first little part. And again, anybody listening in, we got Vic and Bill putting in lots of good lines. And we got Great Gold hanging out and giving us some good suggestions. If anybody else out there has got some suggestions, because I'm going to start putting them in before you know it, we'll have a song made.
Right?
So I'm going to continue to star certain ones. And again, we'll use some of these. But we'll see. Nobody knows what it's like to be the Slim Man killer of Jame. Oh no. Yellow, yellow, he's up to no good. Yellow, yellow, the color of fear. Yellow, yellow, get me out of here. Right? All right, we just said that one. Oh, Day says back in the shadows, a new man awakens, new level of fear for all of Fromville to bear.
I don't know. I tried to rhyme. I tried.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to like rhyme, right? Like, I mean, it's got to flow. It's got to have some kind of flow to it, you know.
There we go. I'm trying. I get my participation trophy, damn it.
You do. I could. You know what I got from James?
What?
Did I even get a word? I'm trying to remember. If it was the one word. It was. What do you got, James?
I don't have anything.
You're the music person. How do you not have anything? You literally sit and play your guitar. Come on. You got to have something. Dig in that brain.
I contributed. We got to have a break line that says, and who the hell is this Clara chick or something like that.
Or something like that. Well, love it. We're going to throw Clara in there, which I'm fine with because she's part of the storm scene anyway. So I can add her in there somewhere. I mean, we are doing pretty good, Bill and Miss Vic. You guys actually have quite a bit in there. So again, I'm starring it, and we'll be hanging out throughout the night. I might even, after I type in a bit of this, because as far as the video side of it or the clips, I've already got some stuff as far as what we do know of the Man in Yellow. I got the radio call with Jim and the storm, Jim and the Man in Yellow in the woods, getting, Jim, may he rest in peace in that moment. And then I have the trailer scenes clipped. So I have that already, and plus some other stuff that we've already clipped throughout. But we'll just have to, I'm thinking after the stream, after we've pretty much got the lyrics and the music style, and we're like, yay, that song, or even two versions of the song, we're like, yay, that's what we're good with. Later tonight after the stream, I'm going to go into Discord or just on my own or whatever, and you guys let me know what clips you want. I already have those. So if there's, after we kind of get through this a bit, other than if it's something said that I can clip from the lyrics that you have given us, then I can kind of pretty much find that. But if there's some scene in particular that you want in there, when there's just like the intro part or the breakdown part or something like that, where music's just playing and there's not lyrics, we'll kind of think of those scenes. And I'm trying to think of all the other bits. So yeah, after the stream, I'll definitely be hanging out, probably most likely in the Discord, and trying to work on that a little bit and have it full. Depending on how far we get tonight, have this one fully finished or the two fully finished before Monday. And then we'll work on another one maybe sometime next weekend. We'll just play it by ear. And then tomorrow, I can't remember if I already said it or not, we're going to, Dana might be popping in and around, but I'm going to try to do a gaming stream on possibly some Apex, Arc Raiders, Fortnite. I still even have Once Human. I haven't played that for a minute, so I might get back into that. And I'm looking at around noon-ish, 1 o'clock, something like that, depending on things. So you guys look out for that. And then we'll be I'll be down for a few days, possibly until Friday. I don't know, Dana, if you've got anything that you might be doing other than y'all got some bits coming out, maybe.
I don't know if I'm gonna set up any streams per se, but I don't know. I'm working on some videos. That's about it. I got some shorts that I'm gonna be dropping, and that's as far as I'm going this week.
Nice. I'm just starring all of these bits. Use sound from the radio phone call scene, season 1. Also use Jim's throat. Yep, I got the show the suitcase and the dog. Okay, I've got clips of the doggy, but the one where the screenshot.
No, I'm gonna veto that decision. I'm going to veto that decision. We're not using the images of the dead doggy. I veto. I use my power. Do I have power?
Let's see what the chat says. So Bill,
I know Vic's gonna agree with me. Vic's gonna be on my side.
He's voting for Doggy Live, so you're
okay.
stands.
Okay. All right. Then we're good.
I was just double checking because I didn't know which doggy scenes they were talking about. I want to make sure. I should have plenty of the doggy. That's for sure, because we had some from last season or last song we did for sure. Dana has the power, says Great Gold.
Okay.
It's got a little.
I veto.
You can go there. In memoriam of Doggo.
Okay. So that's gonna make us all cry.
No dog, Vic. No dogs and bloody bags. Okay.
See, Vic. That's why.
It stands. All right. There's see. All right. So let's see. I was thinking. I lost track of my thought with this song. Okay, I did this one. And then what was I going to do? I do like the Jim didn't listen. And I was third as a missing. But I was going to do... Because I might add that to the chorus. So do I want to do... Oh, I remember. I wanted to do this one. And then this one, I think. And we'll see. If it doesn't sound good, we can rework it, right? That's the fun of it. It's all good. We'll find out. You just never know, too, what kind of voice we'll get and how it actually interprets the words. Because I put words in there and it not even give you lyrics that sound anything like what you actually put in there. It's fun.
Oh, it's so hilarious what it like mispronounces like words, and you have to literally sit there. Okay, how am I going to get this thing to say this correctly?
Right? So, let's see. I'm trying to think of some things to talk about while I'm typing away because I'll probably type in these next few little bits. I should fix my keyboard because apparently it's dang.
Well, what we can talk about while you're doing some typing is what kind of, music would you like it would you guys like? Do you want to hear some pop? Do you want to hear some rock, some metal, some country? How do you want what what would be the genre?
The style.
Style. There you
Do we
go.
want male, female, which we can try a little bit of both, but we'll see. But yeah, you get like, and when it comes to the style, it goes so far as to saying the kind of instruments you want, to even like if you want like a '90s punk style or something. I don't know.
Great gold. K-pop.
Oh God, that I will veto. I'm sorry. There's only so far my patience will go. What does it say? What's with the stick? I'm trying to put it over.
What's up, Mr. JT Moore? Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Ooh, Vic
Let's
said, did
see.
y'all see that Severance starts filming this summer?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking maybe by the end of this year, perhaps we'll get another season. There's a lot towards the end of the year, it looks like, or maybe even the beginning of next year. The dress in the case. That's nice.
Oh my God, Bill Chill, Kids Bop. I can do words today. I can talk. When I used to work at Kids Gap many, many moons ago, they would have that shit on fucking loop of all like the Kid Bop stuff. Oh God.
Always. Trying to make sure I'm any of those things. Get you
So
up.
James, I'm interested. Who's your favorite band? What does James listen to and rock out to?
I listen to all kinds of different stuff. I don't listen to a whole lot of country, but probably not a lot of pop.
I can't see you listening to pop while you're on your farm. I can just see you jamming out. But do you have a favorite band?
I just like all kinds, artists and bands. I used to really like Widespread Panic,
Okay.
but that was more of a phase, I guess, that kind of music. I'm more of a rock and roll kind of guy.
Are you? I am a ginormous Imagine Dragons fan. I love Imagine Dragons. They are my favorite band. They're awesome.
Yeah,
Don't
they're
anybody
good.
talk shit about Imagine Dragons, I'll come after you. They rock.
Yeah. There's so many good artists out there, and I watch a lot of YouTube artists that aren't famous. They may be kind of famous on YouTube or something, but they're not somebody, but they're good. So
Yeah.
just all kinds.
Well, you've always said that's going to be the next wave of, music. It's not going to be these big, powerful record companies that have the say anymore when you could just hop on YouTube and make a great song and get famous that way too.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think though, there'll still be a I don't know what you'd call it, like a verifiable human experience in the future. Like people will want to know what's real and what's not real. kind of thing. So, live music, theater, handmade objects that someone made, not a computer or a robot or a 3D printer or something. I think there'll be a big, like, people, human, verified human made.
Right? Click here if you're not a robot.
Because it's I give it to people that could go ahead and get started on YouTube if they ever wanted to do it, because it's just going to get so much more, just everything, because of AI. It's going to be just so saturated.
And you mean not being able to tell the difference between what might be an AI song or somebody or AI singing compared to actual human vocals or someone actually singing it? You think we're going to get to the point to where it's going to be extremely hard to tell the difference?
Oh, it's already extremely hard to tell. Yeah. Yeah, I just think people won't know whether it is or not. They just won't know that it's a real person unless they go to some type of fair, or a park where someone is sitting there making with their hands and tools, they're making a piece of furniture. That'll amaze the shit out of some people, Somebody really sitting there playing guitar with a few other people and they sound great. And they're doing that with their mouths and their fingers and those instruments. They're actually doing that. That's crazy daisy. Like real human stuff.
So do you think AI will make people more appreciative of the human aspect of it?
There'll just be that trend. I think that a lot of people will jump on that train and never look back as far as, computer stuff.
Let me find out, like, friggin' Chat GTP is going to be winning Grammys in the future.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Just everything's changing, how we do stuff.
That will be interesting because, when you have stuff like that, maybe, Grammys will one day have, like, an AI award and it'll be recognized. Like, best AI song.
Yeah,
because you say it's like inevitable for us to almost embrace it. So the next way to embrace it is to acknowledge it.
Yep. Yeah, I think filmmaking and all that, not just the audio, it'll be the video, and it'll just be crazy at what you can do, and at home in the middle of the night in your underwear for just a few dollars. You're Hollywood.
Bill, chill. Dana, have you really seen Scarlett in person? AI Scarlett. No, she is real. She is 100% real.
Allegedly, you have no
Right.
idea. We're in the
The
Matrix.
AI done fooled Dana.
It did. I've been
That's
catfished.
it. And she's coming around to AI. She's been using Chat GPT and stuff. So yeah,
I have.
The plan has
I
been
have.
working. Wahahaha. No, I'm just kidding.
I have.
AI Scarlett has us all fooled.
Right?
I think great going on with it secretly, dudes. Yeah, possibly. I have a rooster, so technically I have a cock. And a game. It's in the game. Scarbots Unleashed? Maybe. Yeah, I might have to create a comic book out of that. You never know.
That's actually really good, Scarbots. I like that.
You finished typing that song already?
Working on it. I'm trying to put the pieces together. I got a couple bits. I ain't fit. Look, it
Come on,
don't
AI
go together
Scarlett.
that fast. Okay, look, we've got at least one chunk there, and I'm working on the chorus. We got a little chunk I might add to
I thought
here.
robots were supposed to be faster.
You were fooled. You believed it.
I fell for it.
Look, I'm clicking the chat too. Okay, what do you want from me? I'm
I
clicking
can
all the
do
bit-
that. I can click the chat for you.
Yeah. Oh, you. Oh, of course you can. I've been clicking and going back and forth and trying to go back to the lyrics.
I'm
in
sorry.
the
I'm
chat.
so full from my great Texas Roadhouse dinner that I'm just like
Right.
sitting here
See,
being
Great
super
Gold
lazy.
understands. Takes time to make a hit song. God, you didn't even contribute, really, there, Mr. James.
What?
What?
Pick up that guitar, damn it.
I give you the break. That's going to be the
No.
best part.
No.
To me, it is the best part. I will second that.
You don't use
No, you
parentheses.
keep telling me about them. I'm mute.
Don't use the parentheses. Use the brackets, whatever they're called. And you put a bracket, and you can say verse 1 and close bracket. And on verse 2, you could do that as well. On chorus, you bracket, say chorus, and you can isolate what verse is the chorus. So when you put the break line,
Sorry, Scarlett. I typed as you. That's me typing, answering to you, Vic. I forgot. We're on Scarlett's tonight. I apologize.
so when you type the break line, you just do the brackets and say break, and should maybe stop, do a break, come back in.
And I still got to go in and type like the verses or whatever. I'm getting the words in there, and then I'll go back and type above it like verse 1, chorus, what have you. All right, let's see what else we got.
What we got? What we got? How does medium ruin a steak? That's such a yummy steak. It's just right. It's perfect. It's right in the middle.
Bill Chill, I follow the directions pretty sternly on the box.
James, don't you take that back. You take that back right now.
I'm not too much of a risk taker, so I stick to the directions on the box.
No, the correct answer is I do not bring that trash into my home. So therefore, I do not need directions to follow. You too, Vic? Really? Really? Wow, the backstabbing just begins. Wow.
Do they have a great value brand?
Yes.
Oh God.
It might. I mean, I wonder if there's even one lower than that. You never know.
One lower than that? They don't go no lower. Do they go lower than great value?
It's at a different store. That's not Walmart.
Oh.
You tried the Dollar Tree bread?
I don't usually eat food from the Dollar Tree.
I don't know if they actually have a bread lasagna. I just threw that out there. I know they probably have the Stouffer's.
It's kind of scary.
Maybe.
I guess you go to, what is it, Chef Boyardee? That's
Shame. We need the shame bell. I just need the shame bell. This is just I don't like it. I don't like this talk. Believe it or not, Great Gold, I have never eaten at Olive Garden. I have never eaten at Olive Garden. So I cannot attest to how their Italian food is.
It's probably more like Taco Bell is to Mexican food.
Okay.
No,
I mean, I hear people rave. I hear people rave about
know.
their breadsticks, but I've just personally never eaten at Olive Garden. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why. Because I'll definitely say my mama's Italian food is way better than Olive Garden. It's still fast food. Yeah, I've never sat down. Now, mind you, there's no real Olive Gardens around me here in New York. I think there's one down in Manhattan, but there are no like Olive Gardens in the real vicinity. So that could also be a factor of why I've never eaten there, because it's not like really one around that I could get to. And here in New York, we have some really good, like, real Italian restaurants. So I don't know if I had the choice between an Olive Garden or some of the other Italian restaurants that are actually around me, I'd probably choose the other restaurants, to be honest. It was actually pretty funny when Dave Portnoy came to my town and rated our pizza joint that we have here. One of the pizza joints, the most famous one. He actually gave it a pretty good score. It gave him a 7.7. Yes, Bill Chill, making food from scratch is fun. I love to cook. And if you ask my husband, it's probably the one thing he says he loves most about me is the fact that I love to cook.
You could kind of say making Stouffer's is from scratch if you added a little bit of
James!
if you add a little bit of your own cheese to it.
James! No, it does no. What? What? No. That is not upgrading Sofer's lasagna because you added
What?
some cheese.
What? It makes it more homemade.
What? I could literally teach you how to make a real homemade lasagna in like a half an hour. You don't even have to cook the noodles anymore. They have oven ready noodles. So do you even get the step like take it away of the pain in the ass of boiling lasagna noodles, because that could be an actual pain. The lasagna noodle is, if you fuck those up, they could fall apart and everything, but they have oven ready lasagna noodles. You don't even need to fucking boil the noodles anymore.
I
So all
know,
you
that's
gotta
just
do,
like Stouffer's.
no, James.
They're
Oh,
oven ready noodles, man.
but you still have to make the filling and the meat and all that good stuff. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Great gold, don't you dare. Mine is way better. Mine is way better. I make a mean lasagna. I make a mean lasagna. You just sprinkle a little basil on it and it's a good. No, no. This is like treachery. Where'd you people all come from tonight?
I'm sorry, Dana. I'm typing away. We're very close. We got some bits. I got at least one
It's
verse.
okay. Well, I'm just being heartbroken by this Stouffer's
Chorus.
talk. Oh, I will know right away. I will know right away. I've tasted Stouffer's lasagna before, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, but you ain't had it with my cheese on it.
That's it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, do I want your cheese,
Jesus.
James?
Jesus. As Bill says, Jesus.
What cheese do I use in my lasagna? Well, obviously mozzarella. I use ricotta and I use A little bit of pecorino romano. No, not cottage cheese. Ricotta.
Yeah, if we can't pronounce it, we probably don't buy it.
Well, a lot of people say ricotta. You got any ricotta cheese? But yes, and if you can get fresh mozzarella is always better. But if you can't get fresh mozzarella, then Palio is, to me, is the best tasting mozzarella that's out there. And it melts really well. Give me some of that ricotta cheese. Great Gold, really? You eat Chef Boyardee lasagna. He was Italian. So that counts. That makes it okay. That makes it okay. I'm telling you, once you guys have my lasagna, you will never go back. And it's so easy. Well, we're gonna do a cooking class one day. We're all gonna make lasagna together, and I telling you, and you can make the lasagna and you could freeze it. You could freeze it just like Stouffer's, and you could take it out the same way and heat it up and everything, but it'll still just be so much better and healthier for you. It's really good. It's really good. Homemade is the way to go.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm putting the bits in. I'm almost there. You said something about how are we doing this thing with Clara? What did you say about something about Clara? Oh,
Well, it depends on if it fits or not.
well, what do you got? So I can at least try to put it in there. We can listen to it because we got to get ready to do a little bit of styling.
A break like and What's Up with Sarah or something like that.
What's up with
Sarah's,
Sarah? Or what's up with Clara?
I mean Clara, or Clara's really questionable. Use a big long word. No,
And Clara is sus.
Clara's sus
Clara, Clara.
or something. Yeah,
Yes.
Clara, what's up?
I'll
with
make sure I spell
Clara?
it. I know I can't spell.
Where the song's going along, and then pop, and what's up with Clara, and then kicks it.
There we go. James getting into it now. He's getting into it now. He's air drumming it. He's air
I know. I
drumming
heard that.
it. I can see him at his desk.
Oh, oh, that's good. When you say something like Clara sus, we'll start with that. We'll see what happens. I'm getting there. Okay? I got that somewhere after. Yep. My roboting.
Not anymore.
I figured I seen it. And we're gonna have internet problems on top of it, folks.
Well, that's just a normal day.
You could try electronica as one of the styles that you could mix it with something else.
There you go.
For me.
There you go.
I got it appropriately. I can spell. You said try. What did you?
Now you're roboting again.
Electronica.
Oh. AI Scarlet.
It's true.
There's a glitch. There's a glitch in the Matrix. She's glitching out on us. The Scarbatrons. The Scarbatrons. There you go. She's real. I promise you, she's real. She's not a robot. I could attest for it. Gotta love the internet. Gotta love the internet. Right now she vanished. Where'd she go? She's rebooting. She's rebooting. She'll be back once she uncrosses her wires.
All right, we'll try this again, folks. Is it
No,
Rick?
you're good.
What?
What? I know. I'm a robot. Bebop boop. Did you hear that?
I can't.
It's the Scarbots. Yes, they're taking over. Actually, no. Apparently, my internet sucks tonight. It is what it is. Your bot made for YouTube. It isn't like YouTube doesn't appreciate our lyrics. They're trying to silence us. We will not be silenced. We will get this song made. Come hell or high water. In From's case, there was a lot of high water. Let me share that back. We'll find out if the internet holds up. Thank you, Dana and James, as always, holding it down through all the fun. We're having fun, right, folks?
Yes, they
Share that.
Really,
now.
the only way to have more fun is to have a Stouffer's coming out of the oven about right now.
James. That's it. That's it. That's it. I want.
Oh my goodness.
What'd you do to Dana? She muted herself. It was so bad.
She's cussing me.
What did you do, James? It's bad. I don't want to talk. Oh,
Oh no, she hit me with a "don't want to talk to me anymore" spell.
Oh, and Vix, keep it up. You get no more package, no more bagels. Oh, you're gonna run out of bagels.
Oh man, I rescind.
She's coming down heavy.
Only homemade from now on. I swear.
Okay, so I got the verse. We got it's maybe a chorus, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to. I guess I'll make this the second verse. So where would you think the break would come in after the second verse? Do like the chorus and then the break, or do it before the second verse?
How many verse choruses you got?
Well, I've got one verse, and then I could add to it technically to make it a little bit longer, but it's
You can
there.
grab that little bar
And
and
then I
make that
have
window bigger.
this one here.
Underneath the word.
But this one?
Yeah.
It's bad. See, you know what you're doing. Somebody's using some Suno and such.
No, it's just your basic text window thing there. So how many
Damn it.
verses?
I was trying to get you to use AI.
That's 2 verses and a chorus?
Yeah, this is going to be another verse right here. I just hadn't typed in verse yet. And then I guess I can either repeat the chorus or add the break,
the
or
chorus
chorus
is
and
in the
then
middle.
break.
The break would need to be after the second chorus.
After the second chorus, I figured. I'm just asking. All right, so hang on. Because I'm going to copy the chorus and put it again. I just
guessing, you know.
I can't spell it. I do that right. Shush.
Bill Chill DiGiorno.
Oh. Look, Dana's never coming back, and I need her assistance.
Wait until I tell Mama Susie. Wait.
Don't do it.
Oh, you're going to lose her love.
Yeah, Vic, that's a panty dropper. Bill
Hey,
Chill
Ma.
DiGiorno.
You want to hear what these lunatics are saying about Stouffer's lasagna? I don't know if you're going to like James anymore.
No, tell her it was Bill.
They're saying Stouffer's is the best lasagna. Yeah, my mom gave you the middle finger.
Uh-oh.
Mama Susie gave the middle finger.
Oh, you're gonna lose your sauce privileges. No sauce for you.
Man,
I'm being attacked. She said, yeah. She said, sit and spin.
And you said I need to put in the top of here, kind of like in a different kind of parentheses or some such or another.
bracket. If you're using brackets for the other, you can just say break, like bracket, break, bracket, or whatever. But
Are we talking? Because I was using the. Are those the brackets? Those were the.
it's hard to see.
I didn't use. Are they? I thought the brackets were the other things. Damn it! Now my brain doesn't remember what those
Yeah,
are.
I can't tell if you
No,
use
it's
brackets
fine.
or parentheses. I mean, but yeah, you can just bracket and say break, and it should recognize it as a break.
No, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll work one way or another, maybe.
And yeah,
And then might add some more bits to it. Let's see. All the bits. We're almost there, folks. Okay. So do we want do we want a kind of like decade style song? You said something about electronic something, right?
electronica, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hot Pockets. What are y'all doing in the chat? Oh, Vic had a seafood bowl today. That's nice. Did you see that, Dana? Bill Chill likes to make the strombolis and calzones every once in a while. There you go.
you could comma hip hop, comma hard rock.
Okay. You said hard rock?
Yes, Vic, I saw your seafood boil.
Yep.
It looked yummy.
Rock.
Okay. And do we want to start with female or male, or I feel let us do both? What do you folks in the chat think? Male or female voice to start?
I say female. I always like the AI female voices better than the male.
Mm-hmm. All right, here. All right. Female. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh. All right. Now I do have to share the sound, but we'll go ahead and create first. Let's still check. Yeah, we'll find out. We can always change the lyrics as we go. We shall create. Beep 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 boop 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 bop bop. Beep 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 beep. Do 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 do. It's creating. Oh, how did it give me? Gave me two. All right. Well, let me share sound so I make sure, because I don't think I did that when I shared. So stop sharing real quick and reshare. All right, see what happens. All the magic. We'll see how good it is. All right. Find out. All right. Oh, fingers crossed.
Okay.
With the stick, the dress in the case. Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole, said the man in yellow. From our nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friend, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is and Clara is sus.
Well, it's something. Oh, wait, here's the second one. All right, here's the second one.
Yeah.
The second option of that style is
And
cool.
Clara is sus.
I did it at the beginning, that one.
Man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From our nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole, said the man in yellow. From our nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man? Who is the man plaguing this town? Hey, dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is sus. And Clara is sus.
I love it.
All right, so that's the
Oh, that's
first
great.
two choices, and again, they're saved in Masuno, so we have those.
Oh, that was
We
great.
can tweak the lyrics, keep the lyrics, and then we can even change up the style. We can make it slower, darker, or if you guys like that, the upbeat poppiness, and we can keep that. You guys in the chat, let us know. What do you think, James?
I think Clara is sus.
I will agree with that.
Which one did you, out of those two, did you like the first one or the second one better? You got to hear them again. They're similar.
I might pick the first one you played over the
Yeah, I
second
like
one.
the first one too.
Yeah, I did too. You guys in the chat, did you like the first one or the second? Again, whether or not we turn that one into the video or not, we'll have it. I'll still, at some point, put that in the Discord for fun because it was the first one. Little Jim, let me in, not the hair of Christy or them. It has, and welcome, Mr. Manicore. Welcome. Oh, Bill likes the second one. All right. Well, I'll put both songs in the Discord at some point either way. So you guys want to do a different style just to have fun?
Yes,
or
let's hear some rock.
Just so we want to take out the hip hop? You want to keep the electronics in it? And what kind of, you want hard rock? Do you want like new metal? Like what kind of rock?
Hmm.
I'm gonna try. I don't know why I would do that with some. It would almost be like Linkin Park. Let's see.
Yes.
We'll see what happens out there. I think he felt like this. I don't know. It's new. I'm gonna take the rock out. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just gonna put some random thing. Let's see what happens.
Hey, that's what makes it fun.
All right, it was quick. There, got his two up there. Let's let them load up a bit. Let's see how it changes. We kept the female voice, So we'll do a male one after this for fun. You'll see what happens with the electronica new metal with a slow intro. I don't even find out. All right, let's see. We'll go with this one first.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. Crashed it down. And Clara is sus.
Wait, did it do the Claire is sus part, or did I miss that?
It did. It said it.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, make sure I had it on there, because sometimes it will cut out parts even though you put it in there. I like that a little bit better than the first one myself, but I'm not as big of a pop person. That I do like that one a little bit better. So I was like, yeah, what's your new metal? Let's see what happens. Great goals. You guys seem to like it so far, so that's good. It's great. We're doing perfect then. See, we're
Right?
improving. See, it gave us another one. We'll listen to that one, and then we'll do some with the male vocals. Maybe even try to get it to do both even. We'll see. All right, let's see this one. It's the second one, so it's going to be similar.
And Clara is sus. Man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. Crashed Now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Set the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is sauce.
That's gonna make me chuckle every time.
It's pretty good. So I don't know if I like I want to say I like the first one better than the second one of that set. But again, we'll also I'll try to get them all in Discord, or if not, we'll figure out a way to get them in Discord. Hopefully by the end of tonight or in the morning, so we can decide. If we don't decide tonight which one we like the best, we can, we got a little bit of time to let them settle. But let's see. All right, do we go with the male voice just to see? And do we want to change or add? Let's see. We can even add something to what we already have. Do you want like a cool guitar solo attitude or something? All right, we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm willing to listen to anything. They were all pretty good, but I have to say I like the first song we listened to more than the second batch. The what was it, Electronica?
Well, it still has electronica in it. I took the hip hop and the hard rock out of it.
Gotcha. The first one's still my favorite so far.
The first one, or
the first one, the very first song we listened to.
Oh, you like that one still the best?
Yes.
Let's say I like the first one of the second set, but that's just preference. All right, let's see. Create. See what we get. What do we get? What do we get? I'm gonna make sure I don't bail. I was like, oh no, I messed up. All right, let them generate for a moment. All right, I think you gotta give them a second to make sure they have enough space or enough time. Otherwise, because it kind of does continue to create it as you play it sometimes too. So just a second to give it enough time. You guys in chat, which ones do you guys? The first one, fix the third one. The second one on the first set and the first one on the second set are your favorites, Bill. Okay, nice. Nice. We might, like I said, we might have to end up just putting them in the Discord, or I'll put it and also put it on YouTube or something to see which ones get voted for the best. Because we can pick it. I mean, I can do two for sure, like we did last year. That we like the best, and make some video and make a video out of those two. We can definitely try that. So we might be able to pick like our favorite one out of the sets or whatever. Let's see. All right, let's see what this one sounds like. If it gets better or worse, we'll find out.
In the case, do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, Strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crushed it The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from home. A storm came in and crushed it down. And Clara is
Alright, so it's the first one of the male singer or voice songs. We'll do the second one. Let's see after that how everybody feels. Not terrible. Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. You kind of just, I don't know if it's now just fatigue of hearing the lyrics, but actually the sound is not terrible.
the man in yellow. Quite a common violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead
All right, so not so bad. We got 3 sets: 2 female vocals, 1 male, 1 pop female kind of sound, little hip hop, and 1 little new metal. And then we got the male sort of rock sound there. I'm thinking about. I was reading what Alice was saying, and so yeah, I can add another verse in there, and I was thinking something like Julie walking through the pages of the story, or something. Jade playing his. Do we want to say short cello or tiny cello?
You mean violin?
But they're saying, right?
He
Am I
plays a
not-
violin.
Well, I know, but what was it earlier? So I think that's what they're saying with that. I thought.
I still like the very first song.
Mm-hmm. Was it Bill said something like that earlier too? It was like with Jade. I'm trying to go back. Oh, I'm gonna let me go any further back. Oh no,
Which one do you like, James?
I started.
The very first one, maybe, but I like the rock and roll stuff too. It hits hard. That second set, both of those songs hit pretty hard.
Nice.
Needs more cowbell always. See, how do I put in this?
You got to go back over there.
No, I know how to put it back in there. I'm saying, how are we going to add it in? We got to make a lyric. I can't just put in short cello. I mean, I can, but that's not.
Well, I mean, does she mean lyric or actual like music? Like when
I don't know. I thought maybe it
violin
was actually talking about
instead of just
lyrics.
break. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, but you could do like violin break instead of just break on that one line, and maybe it'll play a violin piece at that one moment or something.
Well, I'm not sure. Would you clarify for us, Alice? Are you talking about putting that instrument musically into the song, or are we talking lyrically? Putting that into as lyrics. Because I was about to write a whole other verse about Julie walking through the pages of this story, and something about Jade. I don't know. I was down. So we just make a bigger song. I'm fine with it. Let us know. The instrument only. Oh, okay. Or violin. All right. Gotcha. Good call, James.
One thing you could do just to see what it does to the next generations. In the first verse, the last 2 lines make them 1 line.
All right, hang on. Let me add this in. So she said a violin and/or, so we'll just add violin. I can't spell. I didn't spell it right. I know I wasn't going to. Well, that might be right. And then you said something about the first.
Yeah, like the last line, like bring it back up to the line before it, like it's not the last line in the song, the last line in verse 1. Bring it back up to the one before it, like it's not 2 split lines. Yeah. Okay, and I think it'll flow like every time they kind of stopped, like that was 2 separate lines, and I think it would be better if the whoever's singing, went fluid through there. So that was it.
Nice. All corrections are welcome.
And you could put violin break in that one line.
Where? Right here.
Yeah, instead of just break, you could say violin break. So maybe it like just emphasizes the violin in that one point, as well as maybe the rest of the song.
Very nice. See, James, there you go, contributed and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
that's all
so
I got.
proud of you. It was good. It was good. Any other bits before? Anybody in the chat got any other bits they would like? all the bits. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, and we want to, since we have 2 females, we want to keep this a male singer for fairness, equality, Dana.
Sure.
Oh, damn. We would have 3 sets of ladies and only 1 set of the man. Well, I don't know. Is that nature? And how many females to males are there supposed to be?
I'm not too sure.
There's like a natural thing to that, right, James? I can't remember what the number is, but I swear there was supposed to be like so many females to males.
What?
In nature, like the birth, like usually so many females are born to males. You never heard of that?
I just know growing up there didn't seem to be that many females.
Interesting.
No,
I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that. I don't know. I don't remember what the number was.
I don't know. It may vary by species.
All right, we'll generate. We don't have anything else. Let me look in the chat again. I was trying to make sure before I generate. It's 50-50, Scarlett. Is it? Are you sure, Great Gold? I'll take it. It's 51-49. Maybe. Make it female, says. Oh. Great Gold wants to make it a female. Well, actually, the egg picks the wiggler, from my understanding.
Well, I Googled and it says
No, they're all females. All babies are females, right? Until a certain point, and then it determines if it's going to be male or female.
it says for every 100 female births, this is just in the United States, there are roughly 105 male births, a ratio that has remained stable for over 60 years.
What was that again?
100 female births to 105 male births.
Oh, so there's more males to females? Oh,
Yeah.
somebody told a wives' tale then. Oh, shit.
And it's been roughly that way for the past 60 years.
You can go to I don't know. Do you? That means there's more of you guys battling out for the ladies. I was trying to say there was more ladies than men, so you guys had better odds. It is interesting, actually. Wait. Oh. Wait, I gotta stop this. I think when I share my screen, it fucks it up. There you go. We learned things and we made songs. Birds. That's what's wrong with the From crows. Well, we know in From, apparently, you don't even have to be pregnant to create a whole grown-ass human being. Monster. Creature. Let me share that back, and we will generate. Did we decide male or female? It looks like we're kind of split. 1 for male, 2 for female on the vocals of this next set. And I just forgot what I just said. Did I just say 1 for... Ah, damn it, Dana.
I'm not too sure.
You weren't paying attention either? Great. Nor did I remember what I said. This is perfect. Male or female vocals? Which way are we going?
I would prefer female, but if you want to go equal rights.
Well, Great Gold earlier said female. So unless we get some... Where are you at, James? Male or female?
I could go female or both.
We got a lot of females. James seems undecided. He's fine with whatever.
Female. I like female.
All right, we'll go female then. create. It's just like a little mystery box. You get 2 of them. Kind of similar though. Usually, you get that's usually how it happens. You get 2 prizes out of the machine and get one. The next one's like a duplicate, but kind of different. What it feels like. We went to arcades when we was in Foley, so I was thinking about some of the machines and stuff. I'm like, eventually you get duplicates. All right, here we go. Let's see. It should hopefully be enough. See what we got.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is sus.
Alright, that was it bad. And this would be the second one of this set. And then we'll see we got, how many we got? 1, 2, 3 is our 4th set. And we'll see by the end of the night which ones we really like. And I'm actually about to have a hard time choosing.
We're giving ourselves too many options.
Yeah, there's never too many options, Dana. Just, more work for me because I might make more. We'll see what we can figure out. All right, but here is the last one of this set. Let's see what you guys think. I'm going to start right at the very beginning. All right, let's see what you guys think.
The man in yellow, the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is sus. And Clara is sus.
All right, not too bad. We got a couple different variations now. I kind of want to change a line, although I don't hate it. It just, I want to keep it and change it. Where he's like, who is this man plaguing this town? I don't know. It's kind of just doesn't quite flow, but I mean it's not horrible, but it just Let's see. So I was looking and it looked like y'all like the nice. I like the first one. Yeah, I like the first one of the set too. It looks like great gold. How do you guys feel? Because if you guys don't like the second one at all, I can go ahead and get rid of it. Of that set, just to take down some numbers, you know. We got some good ones in there. How did y'all feel? Dana, James, out of the two?
I liked the first one better.
What about you, Mr. James?
Yes, the first one was better.
I agree. So what do you guys think in the chat? We can ditch the second one of that last set. I can just go that way. It keeps us from having too many. I'm thinking so. We think living dangerously. We're going to taking it away.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's go into trash. I think, which means it's still there, kind of, but not here, anyways. It's in the trash can. All right, we're gonna move it. I think it'll be safe. No, we can undo it. All right, so that one was decent. I know. All right, so the first set, we'll go through these and kind of get the ones that we really like out of each set. So this is the first one of that last set. We'll keep it. And we'll go down. We don't have to listen to the whole song because we kind of already listened to it. So we'll listen to a little bit of it and try to see which ones we like. And then we can change the lyrics and all that fun stuff. We're on our way to having at least 2 versions, maybe even 3. We'll see. Because I know you guys liked. Well, the first one, we'll go through this first set because that was a poppier set. And it's a little change of pace from the other ones that we've been listening to. We'll listen to them. And I think you guys were liking well, actually, it was a split between the first and the second one, I think. And it's a shorter song too, so we'll go through it first.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From our nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is
Alright, that's pretty much that one. So it looks alright. So did you like that one, Dana? It looks like the chat. A lot
Yes.
of you guys are saying y'all like the second one of that set. Dana likes it, the first one. James, did you already have a preference, or do you want to listen to the second one to know? I'm probably gonna play a bit of it, but
Either one in that one, I guess. Either
kind of
one.
like both of those.
Yeah.
All right, do y'all want me to play the second one again? It looks like you guys already kind of remember. I'll just keep, it looks kind of 50-50 then. Oh, that makes it difficult. That one's going to be a hard one to decide. What do you think, Dana? I should play that second one of that set again, or just decisions? Music making, it's the hard decisions here.
It's so many decisions.
You got to listen to it over and over again till we know we got the right one.
Right?
We'll do the second one again. Okay. Wait, or did I do that one first? Dang it. Now I can't remember the difference.
yeah.
Oh, God, it's going to get confusing for me.
And Clara is sus.
We'll have to start titling them with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and
Yeah,
violent
that
fellow.
actually. You know what? Can I rename it? Yeah, I can edit it. So, I can't remember if this was technically the second one, yeah. So I did it right. I played the first. This was the first one that I played, and this one would have been the second one. And the order of how they actually were played out. That is correct. Oh no! I'm gonna type it all back in. Sorry, guys.
What happened?
Nothing major. I just.
Oh, I walked away to let Nico out.
I just slightly almost messed up the entirety of this thing. No, don't do that. It's gonna make me do it all over again either way. Fine, whatever. Almost there. I think that was the first one. Alright. Oh, but then we have to say sets too, right? Well, maybe. We'll see. Because the way it pops it out and the way we listened to it was like first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Then we took out the other one, seventh. We'll work it out. We just replay. So I think I got it right. So we'll go ahead and play that second one, and I'll try to rename them as we listen to it.
The stick, the dress, and the case. Do
Start
any
it
of those
over. Sorry.
yeah. of this place. From our nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his bro is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From our nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man? Who is the man plaguing this town? Hey, hey, dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is and Clara is sus.
Alright, so this is number 1 and 2 of the first set. And yeah, they were pretty good. And I think it's slightly 50-50 on which one you guys like. So we'll keep both of them for now.
Yeah, out of all the sets, the first set is definitely my favorite.
Oh, nice. Oh, got too many things. My brain. All right, so there's only 2 other sets that we can narrow down. And I think on some of these, I like the first one over the second one. So let's see. I think this was the other lady one. And I want to say I like the first one of the 2, but let's see.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. Crashed it down. And Clara is sus.
Alright, it's good enough for that one. And then this is the second one of that set, and we can see which one we like better. Try to narrow these down a bit.
And Clara is sus. the dress in the case. Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. Crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down.
Alright. I might actually like the second one better than the first one on that after re-listening. You guys, what do you think? 'Cause again, we got at least... I like the one we got at the top. And then we'll have, I guess, yeah, the male vocals. I'll keep one of the male vocals in that third set. But out of the second set, what do you guys think? In the chat, on the panel?
I'm digging the second one and a little more.
Right, yeah, right. Like I thought I liked the first
I like
one,
that
but
beat. I like that beat.
something about listening to him over again. But Bill, you're saying the first one is greater than the second one? You got the lyrics memorized? Well, that tends to happen. I know. And I said I still might change some lyrics just for fun. I feel like 'cause that's pretty much what we're doing tonight, hanging out. And we can still talk some from a little bit. So you like the first one, Bill? What do you think, James? Which one did you like better, the first or the second? That set.
I could take either one, but I guess the second one maybe. Yeah.
Okay. You guys in the chat, Bill's going for the first one, and I'll keep it just for you, Bill. That way, if you like it, I'll keep it for you. I still might put it in the Discord for you, but it might not be one that makes it to the next round, so to speak. Oh, well, it might now. Uh-oh, it's getting up there. Great Gold, you like the first one of that set better? No. Well, dang it. Now I don't know anymore, Dana.
Right? Well, if the chat has spoken, the chat has spoken.
Let's see. What do you think, Miss Vic, if you're still hanging around? Are you guys out there in the chat hanging out? Which one of that last set do you like better, the third or fourth song? I should get final say. Well, I thought I liked the first one the first time we listened. And then, I don't know, something about the second time around, the second one sounded better to me.
Yeah, I like that beat in the second one better.
And so it's hard to say. I mean, I'll listen to them again. I just don't want you guys to get bored out there. I didn't know how far I'm able to go with re-listening to a song over and over again. Did you know? Because I will go back and forth. Dana already knows when I get really deep into the video editing and stuff, I'll listen to 10 seconds like 20 times. Like, there's just something off, Dana. I don't know what it is. Re-listen again. You gotta listen again. If I will listen again, because Vic has asked to listen again. I'm blaming on Vic. I'm just kidding, Vic. We'll listen again, at least to the first, half of the song. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. All right, so this is okay. Again, the second set we did with the female vocals. We'll go with number 3, which was the first one in the set.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to soul. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries.
So I don't have to listen to totally the whole thing, but I think that's a good gist of that one. And here is again the second one of that set.
And Clara is sus. The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress, and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. Crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town?
Alright. Alright. Right.
Yeah, I like the second one.
I still kind of, let's see, the first one's better, but it's missing something. So and the second one was mixed better, but it's something's off. Can we mash them together?
I don't know if you could do that in Suno.
How we do that? Do you know how to do that, James? Do you start a profile thingy or something? I don't know. Well, that's some tough decision making there. I don't know. First one's better. So it looks like Vic liked the first one. Great Gold, you're still sticking with the first one of that set. Looks like Bill Chill was. I believe Alice said she did. So we might just be sticking with. I'll keep it, but we'll just know that the first one's the one that made it. Dana, we'll have the second one for ourselves.
It's okay.
I do kind of like
I'm
the
down
second
with
one.
chat. I originally liked the first one, but then hearing the beat to the second one, that beat is just like
Yeah, I know. There's something about the second one I really like. I don't
I like
hate
that
either
beat is
one
hard.
of them, but there is something about the first one that didn't hit for me as well as the second one, even on that second listen. But then again, who knows? I might, when I put it into CapCut with the other stuff, I might like the first one better. So we are going with the C. It's on that second set. Number first one. It was number 3, I believe. Yes, for number 3. And on the first one, we'll figure that out, but we'll just know. All right, and we got one more set to figure out which one you guys like. We know we're keeping this number 7, I believe, and then we're still kind of, I think, somewhere in the middle on the first set. But at least you guys, so we got 2 for sure songs. That one and this one up here, number 7 and number 3. We'll listen to number 5 and number 6. That was the male vocals. We'll see which one of those you guys like the best. I'm either or. I'll let you guys decide because I like both of them if I remember about equally. So we'll just listen in and see. We'll start with the first one. Again, this is of the third set.
Get you out of this place. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crushed it man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone.
right, that was the first one, and we'll quickly go into the second one, and then you guys can decide which one you like, if you want to keep them at all, and we will move on to the next bits. All right, here we go. Again, this is the third set, second song. Here we go, male vocals.
The man in yellow, quite a common violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone, a radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting, is he deal making? Jim didn't listen, now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone, a radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara, this us.
All right, well, you guys let me know if y'all liked any from that set or not in the chat. On the panel, I'm indifferent with that set after listening
Yeah.
to them.
I could take them or leave them. The other ones I think were better.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I feel like I need to do another male voice, but maybe do something different with the style or something. I don't know. I kind of feel bad. Like after listening to everything over again, that was the least of my favorite. Like, it's kind of a yeah. So out of again, do you guys want to even keep that one or one of those? Because I'm thinking the one at the very top, that last one we did that we liked, number 7, we're keeping. We have number 3, which was the first one of the second set. The first set, we might. I'm gonna put those in the Discord for everybody kind of listen to and pick maybe a little bit better or get rid of both. Says keep 7 and 3. Yeah, we'll keep 7
Drop
and
5
3.
and 6.
I'm thinking, you feeling that too, James?
Yeah, we could drop 5 and 6.
What about you, Great Gold Vic? I'm with Allison. If you guys out there listening, how do y'all feel about that last set? Are y'all good with dropping it and focusing on what we got already? Because we're gonna drop that one, but I might keep it just because I think me and Dana liked it. And I don't, and I'm gonna keep the first and the second one for now, just because they're both kind of drop it. It's dry. All right, so yeah, we'll drop those. Oh, what's up? Someone just dropped it. Oh, Beehive Girl, welcome, welcome. We have been making a Fromily Fan Song tonight. Kind of center focused around the Man in Yellow. We pretty much have the song. We've made a couple different variations, and we pretty much narrowed it down. I'm gonna take these out real quick. All right, these right here. Sorry, you did not make it. What did they do on the show? The one with, what is his name? Simon. When they cut him, I don't remember what they I don't remember what they say. But those did not make it. All right, so we'll have those for sure. Was there anything you guys wanted to add just for fun? We can add another verse in there for fun, or we can leave it as is with the variations we have. Again, I'm gonna do my best this weekend to put all of them in the Discord somewhere under the From channel. And tonight later I'll start working on the video. I already have 3 different clips. The one with Jim and the Man in Yellow at the RV. I have the trailer, and I have the house collapsing. I also have random other with the radio. That's right. I have the house collapsing with the radio. I do have the phone calls still, like the ones we've been showing on stream. Some of those clips. So I do have lots of other clips as well, just to have as filler or whatever. We'll figure out. We'll get in there and see how it all works out. You just never know the magic when the magic starts flowing. Dana knows about the magic because that Clara intro last night, Dana, that was something else. It was pretty good. She did a really good job on that last night. Speaking of which, you guys, if you have not, make sure you go check out Dana's channel and her latest video. And if you haven't, go check out all of her videos and even go breeze through some of the live streams to get her watch hours up. We got the 500 subs. We got a little bit more watch hours to go. And then she will be monetized. So you guys go do that, please, because if it was not for Dana, there's a lot of things we would not have. The content creator roundtable discussions are really truly all because of Dana. She gets everybody together for all of that fun, as well as all of the giveaways.
I try.
You do all the good things. You guys gotta go check her out. Those watch hours you're getting lower and lower on how many you need. Right, Miss Dana? Oh my God, did I lose Dana?
No, man. I'm here.
Okay, I was just saying you're getting lower and lower on them watch hours.
Yes, I am. Sorry, I didn't realize I had my volume down because the music was really loud in my headphones.
Do I need to turn the music down?
No, I just turned my headphones down.
No, I'm saying for everybody, if it's too loud, I can actually turn the volume down.
But then I just forgot to turn it back up once the music was over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's too loud, I can turn it down, so that way everybody don't have to keep turning their volume up and down. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit.
I'm an old lady now, so I'm just sensitive to the loud noises.
No, well, I had it because I didn't even think about it, but
I'm an old fogey now, Scarlett.
So you guys always let us know if it's too loud. Even Dana or James, you let me know, because I can. Usually, there's somewhere to adjust the volume somewhere. Like I said, we'll take all these.
To be honest with you, I really don't like the male vocals.
Yeah, I took those away. So the first 2 songs, we'll put those in the Discord, and I want to say everybody liked the first one better than the second one in the chat. But I think there was a little bit of 50-50 there. So
Yeah. The first batch seemed to be broken pretty even.
So those we'll definitely put in the Discord, and that way some of you guys can vote on it in there. So Vic, if you're still around and you want to put a link to the Fever Discord for me, please, thank you.
I got
So
you
that
too.
way
She's
people can, if you are not in the Discord, that way you can join and have your vote. I'll try to get that done this weekend. It's been a minute since we did one, so we'll see if I can remember how to do a poll in the Discord. All the fun data is coming back, all the memories.
right. If we haven't done this in like how long?
However, since last season.
Right.
And then, like I said, I'm gonna put the third one in there and the seventh one in there. The fourth one I might just keep for me and Dana's fun. And I think that's good as far as what we have on these lyrics. Now, if you guys let me know if y'all want to do another song tonight for fun, or if there's something you want to change about what we already have. Yeah, they are. And so, as I said, if you guys, as we were playing through the music, or if we do another song or whatever, you let me know if the volume needs to come down or not. But yeah, I'll let the chat decide what we do next. We can get back in, or we can get into just some From talk in general, or we can continue to make a whole new song, critique what we have. How is everybody feeling? Everybody need a break maybe before we do another song and talk some From or something? What are we feeling? I know I need a drink. Not like, well, I do need a drink, but I need a hydration drink. I might take a drink later.
Bill Chill says From talk. Break time.
From talk. Everybody go take a real quick break. Get you a drink. I know I'm getting some water. Take a breath. We'll close Suno down. I'll pull up some pictures. That was fun, though. I think we did pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I can't wait to see when it's all said and done.
Right. Now comes the next stage of magic, which, like I said, I've got some clips already. If there's any other clips that you guys just want to see in there, like a particular monster scene or something that maybe can get thrown in, like the intro part where you got like long breaks of music and stuff like that. I might even throw some music box clips in there, especially with like dead friends and stuff. I might throw in some Father Cautry or Abby or something like that. But if there's a particular scene of those kinds of scenes, let us know in the Discord. Put that in there for you guys. And I mean, you put it under the From General channel, the From General chat channel for now. Words, Dana.
Right? See, it wasn't just me.
Oh my goodness. Right, go ahead and get all the things that you need, and I'm gonna pull up some screenshots. Where would we like to start our From discussion? Mr. Bill Chill, do we want to talk about, well, I can just bring up the trailer shots and we'll start from there and we'll see where the conversation goes for a little bit. We're about 2.5 hours, so we're going to at least go 3 hours tonight. So we'll go another 30 minutes and see how we're feeling. What's
Awesome.
up, Robert? We did not solve everything, but we've got a couple of variations of songs for this season's Fromily fan video. We centered it around the man in yellow. And we got a couple, right? We got at least 3.
Yeah.
Plus, well, really 4. We're undecided on our first set. But otherwise, we did 4 sets in total. We got rid of the third set. And we got 1 from the second set and 1 from the fourth set. So we did all right. So we're going to have, just like last year, we'll have at least 2 songs, or 2 variations, I should say, of the song. And then we'll see. So we're going to put a poll at some point this weekend. I'm going to try to put a poll in the Discord with all of the songs so you guys can pick the ones you like the most, and we'll see if we can get it down to 2, possibly 3 variations. For sure 2. We'll for sure do 2. So that way we'll have to really, because I think y'all like you're going to eventually maybe pick one of the first set, and I think it's going to come down to that second set, the third one, and number 7 from the fourth set. That'll be where we'll have to narrow that down. Possibly. We see. Spoilers are leaking.
It may have to be the 7th one from the 4th set.
You like that better than the second set?
I don't know.
Possibly.
It's just because it has 4 and 7.
Oh, how did that work out? I'm dropping my pen. Dana, tell Mama the candles.
Yeah.
How dare you? Yes, we need all the fire.
So, in
We
season 1, episode 8, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been season 2. Whenever Sarah tried to kill Ethan, Cautry had her in the church and was telling her about the Bible, and that he thinks, someone said before that they're in a story. They're living in a story that's being written, because the people are still on the stage, kind of thing. And he was saying all this stuff, and he said, there's 73 books in the Bible. 73. What if this is the 74th one that's being written right now?
Right.
And that's
I remember that.
7 and 4.
And then Granny.
The radio, when the CB radio was on the station, what station was it? 47.
47. And didn't Granny say something about? Did she say 7?
Yeah, she has 4 kids and 7
grandkids.
Yeah. Tilly.
And look at here. We may end up picking the 4th set, number 7. Or number 7 from the 4th set.
Dun.
Coincidence? I think not.
Because we could have went to another set. We could have added a 5th set, but we stopped at 4. And we could have picked the number 6.
Could have.
Oh my gosh. Choices, people. Constants and variables. How you feel about that, Robert? In Cave Mural, there are 4 crows on one side and 7 crows on the other. We might have to pull up that song again, because it's the one with the violin in it, right? That's the one where we added the violin sound Miss Alice had asked for. Or possibly Alice and Bill Chill, I think, were on board with that. Oh, we had to listen to it again a little bit. Let's see. Beehive says, I'm wondering if it's significant that he's referring to the Catholic Bible. Protestant Bible has 66 books. Maybe it's just because Cautry is Catholic, or maybe it's because they wanted 7 and 4. Good question. And I mean, he was Catholic, so I'm assuming he was referring to, I guess, that particular Bible. That way it would have that number, or I can't remember. I don't have the book in front of me. I apologize. To know the difference. Why they gotta have so many books about the same thing, James? But they're different. How are you supposed to know which one's right?
You're just supposed to know in your heart, Scarlett.
But they tell us that we're not supposed to go off feelings, because that's when you get in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
But you're supposed to use your brain.
Feelings are fun too, though. Said the devil.
That was very serious.
Devil.
Well, we'll see too, because what was the other chick? I'm assuming she's Catholic too, right? Or possibly not.
She looked more like a Baptist or something.
Was she Baptist? I couldn't tell the difference between what Father Cautry was wearing and the other.
But maybe
He still
not.
had on he had on a collar, but not just Catholic priests wear collars.
That is true.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it wasn't Baptist because of the
I
the
guess you'll
father.
more so find out if the person she's with, yes, is a preacher of some kind, but is her father, like real father. If it's her
Yeah, we
real
still don't know
father,
if it's like
then
her actual father, or she. Well, I'm assuming it's his daughter. I would assume. Otherwise, why is he driving with some?
Yeah, I mean, on her casting said pastor's daughter is the new character. So I think that kind of tells us.
Okay, I didn't see. I didn't read that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
That's why I was
yeah.
like, I'm
Sorry, spoiler
assuming.
alert. Spoiler alert.
Damn it, James, you're gonna go in timeout. I'm just kidding. That's not to be a spoiler, but I don't go look. I didn't even look into the looking for the cast to see what they said about them. There's Robert Sanders, if I can talk tonight, maybe says to Beehive, definitely because Cautry is Catholic, but I hate to say that 4/7 plays Abrams show, and Pinkster and Bender worked on Lost with Abrams. Maybe it's an Easter egg. It could be. Very much so could be. I still think it is funny that we had a 4/7 set and it worked out like that.
that is pretty funny.
That is such a good call too, James. See, like we'll ask you to do stuff and then we'll get nothing, but then you'll just out of nowhere you throw some of the most spectacular observations and things. You are a wonder, James. Why we love you.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Oh, that's great. Oh man. But yeah, we got a lot of bits still. I mean, I'm trying to go back and look through, get to where let's see. So again, we're always going to be looking out for Miss Clara and what she's going to have going on. We put that in the song, so that's nice. Clara's sus.
sure is.
But I am curious to see, and I'm sure we've talked about it, but just trying to remember this part where the hand comes out at the ground. Of course, I'm assuming it's Abby. Is it again like where he sees her in the woods, in the spider web, or we think he's like dreaming this? Did he actually walk out here? I'm assuming he walked out here on a lot of these scenes that we're going to see in the trailer, but I know some of these scenes people think maybe dreams. So I'm curious, y'all think this one's real or a dream? You guys in the chat too, let us know. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking.
I think it's like a Father Cautry kind of thing, real but not real. However you want to explain it, in their head, but not at the same time.
Right. Like something that's whether it's a haunting or the it.
Because like the cicadas
Messing with
jumping
them.
out and burning Kenny, right? That wasn't just a hallucination. It actually burned him, so I think this hand is actually grabbing him. But if somebody walked up, they may not see it. Like they wouldn't see Father Cautry or something. So in a certain way, it's a hallucination, but a real something is happening,
I think he's actually walked to her grave and this is going to happen to him. Like he's not asleep and something's messing with him in his sleep, like the cicadas did Kenny. I think this is like for real daytime. He walked to talk to her like he does all the time, but I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he was sleeping and she grabbed him and he wakes up like, because doesn't it show him like waking up or something at some point?
Yeah, in the trailer.
So it is possible that this is like another dream.
It's possible. But, the editing, however they're doing that, it could be a lot of things. I think he's really there and it happens. I think things are going to start changing a little bit, since everything that's going on and at the point they're finding out the knowledge that they've got to, things are going to maybe even change a little bit.
Well, it definitely seems like things are about to ramp up in some form. if the man in yellow is now fully walking around, regardless if he's been there since day one messing with things or he was trapped and somehow released from the dungeon, he's now fully walking around. Like he's not just a ghost form or messing around like the dead or whatever, like I think he may have been doing, or others may think he has been doing. He's now fully walking around, which seemingly means it's whatever. Not, I want to say he's at full power to a degree for whatever he is, which doesn't seem good. Because if the doggy does depart from him, then he's playing at a whole nother set of rules and he's ready to throw down. That don't seem very well. And if he did pop up there, and because he saw Julie, right? And I'm assuming that it's possible he knows that's not the present day Julie, that's Julie story walking, a later version of herself. I wonder how that changes things too. Like if he's seeing her doing that, again, what more is he going to start trying to follow her somehow? Is he going to go after her directly? I mean, with Jim gone, messing with Ethan possibly. So like what else is he able to do? I'm assuming he's going to get real wild. But I don't know, back to the Boyd thing. I think it's not a dream, but the way they put that in the trailer, it definitely is possibly he's dreaming and he ends up seeing a lot of things because that nightmare aspect might not be gone. If the three are still seeing things almost like daydreaming, it is possible that other characters might still have some kind of nightmares or visions and dreams and things like that. The scarecrows, all that stuff. It's not exactly 100% sure if it's a dream that a character is having and they're experiencing something with these things, or if they are doing it during the fully like awake stage during the day and they're seeing some kind of apparition or haunting or fuckery from it, the being. See, we have says they probably edited the trailer to trick us into thinking things happened in a certain order when maybe it doesn't. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. They'll always get you with that stuff in the trailer.
Every time.
Tricky bastards.
So how much do you think nightmares will plague our characters or visions this season sleeping? Because it's, again, the way they edited the trailer, Dana, some of these things, I see where people are coming from with having one theory or the other. How much do you think some of these things are going to actually be plaguing them in their nightmares or while they're actually awake?
Well, when it comes to Boyd, he tends to have more so these visions while he's awake. Marielle, we've seen have more stuff when she's asleep. So I think it's going to be a culmination of both, depending on the character. But I think Boyd is very much awake when he's sitting at his wife's grave and the arm comes out. I would not be surprised if that's definitely a moment that happens when he's awake. The only one I'm not sure of is when we see Marielle in the chains. I don't know if she's having that awake or asleep yet.
Which version? Because they show two. They show her. Let me put this down. They showed this scene, which I would have assumed is when like Julie walks back through. Maybe she sees them again.
Yes.
But then we see her in a very similar fashion later that you're talking about, I believe.
Yeah, where she seems awake and we see somebody's shoulder kind of in the image a little bit, like somebody's actually there while she's going through it.
I wonder if that was Sarah or Sophia.
I'm thinking it's Sophia because it looks white.
Sophia is doing like a draw out the demon thing to Marielle.
Ooh, like exorcism?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. Maybe she told her she's still being plagued with these things. She opened up to her or something. Or I wonder too if Marielle ends up because she's over here again. They're showing us stuff from past seasons, even with Boyd, and deleting his wife.
I really think that's hinting how we're all the places that Julie's gonna go. I think we're gonna get a lot with Julie this season and her story walking. And if like we were talking about the other night, I think you said it, James, where you were like, maybe she hasn't been able, because we hear her say, I think this is the right moment. So she could be just hopping from moment to moment, trying to refine that moment of Jim at the RV to begin with. So I think we're seeing a lot of these scenes pop up again because Julie's actually going to go back to them.
Yeah, we'll just have to see, but it's possible.
And B have is saying that she likes the exorcism idea. So this is a good one, James.
Yeah, we'll just
Right?
have to see.
I don't think it's going to work either.
Yeah, because in the trailer, in one scene, we actually see her and Kenny praying, and her saying something about "deliver us from the evil in this place" or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she may attack it with, that kind of outlook on it.
She could, but I also think she's going to fall for it as well.
And maybe that's what they did. Her and her dad drove around like getting the demons out of people.
Very true.
So she knows what she's doing, kind of thing.
Could be.
But yeah, it could, like you say, she could be used by the place.
I was trying to find that one and figure out. There it is. I found it. So yeah, actually, you're right. I mean, this could be. Oh, actually, I think that is her shoulder. Oh, he's looking pretty. Yeah, we'll take this down. I don't know. The shoulders might be matching.
And the one you took down of her saying this place is ancient, maybe she's talking to Sophia, even in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
This
is all. Yeah, they're all in the
trying
same
to give
spot.
her kind of like the gist of, listen, girly, don't go out at night. Here are some rules you're gonna want to follow.
Oh, I like it.
Even though
James figured it out. Look at it.
We see Sophia out at night and Kenny having to go get her. So
yeah, there was another part where she's outside. Yeah, hang on, that one's in there too. I saw that. Oh, it's right up in here, maybe. Yeah, he's grabbing her, so they'd be inside, possibly talking to Marielle and what was this one? Oh, that was. Oh, and yeah, and there's our girl. So she's hopping around and stuff, Miss Julie. Oh, we'll take that down. I didn't need that one up there. But yeah, so that this all could be within. Because again, I think you guys said what? This is supposed to be the first 4 episodes, maybe 5, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how deep into the season we're actually seeing clips from.
Because this all could be from the same episode. Like this, relatively, not the same scene, but around about the same, within the same episode. Look at James, he pieced it all together. You get 3 gold stars tonight. Good noodle stars. Actually, you get 5. You just give them all to him, Dana. He gets all the gold stars.
No, he still gets -1 for all that Stouffer's talk.
Oh, shit. Oh. What do you guys say about that, James?
Damn. Almost had 5 stars.
I did. You did.
He's like Bowser.
I had to use my power to veto one of them stars.
Okay, so it's like when you play, what was it, the Mario Party game? And Bowser comes in and takes the star.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried, James. Poor Kenny chasing after the fool who ran
Yeah, I even
outside
added
night.
I even added the Claire line in the song. I was thinking that'll overcome it. Surely.
Not quite. You got a lot more to
Man,
do. You got a lot more to do to overcompensate for this Stouffer's talk.
man. She's serious. She's serious about that, boy.
I
I
take
had
my
to make
lasagna
intros and
very
stuff when I
seriously.
made the Great Value version. I had to make the D&D intro.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I mean, I still think you just put a little cheese on it and you call it your own.
Stop it, James. That's it. 3 stars. That's it. That's it. You only got 3 stars left, James. You want to keep pushing it?
Oh god.
You want to get
Maybe he's
them negative?
like
Damn
oh
it.
gosh. Well, either way, I think James is on to something. It's a good thought, a good theory.
What do you guys think about the cult theory? Do you think Sophia's going to come in and, you know, start to cult it up with some people? Because there is going to be a divide this season between Boyd, whether it be Acosta, because she seems to really have it in for Boyd this season. So I could definitely see her joining forces with any side that is, you know, anti-Boyd at this point. Do you think Sophia's gonna, you know, cult it up and start gathering people and folks, and like we could just pray the evil away?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious because even now looking at it, all right, let's just say she was trying to do an exorcism on her. Where did they get those specific chains? Those are from the dungeon, right? These aren't the straps like they have at Colony House.
Well, you never know what Sophia's, if she's an exorcism chickie, she might
But
have
these
them in
look
her suitcase.
aren't these like the same as the ones from the dungeon though? So is she, I mean, even if she was trying to do an exorcism, like I give you that, did she actually get whatever the hell was going on in Mariel's head to come out where she's like having a vision thingy? I don't know. We will have to think about that again. I still like where you're going where she's trying to prey on her and get her to like, you know, put her hands upon her and get the demon out and stuff. But what if upon doing that the demon came through her and now she's back at the dungeon and chained up? Because I don't think they had these chains. Let's see. Bill Chill says about the cult theory. Not enough time to form a cult. Even the townies are just sheeple. Sophia will try and get overtaken by the town. A quick torture like Kenny. I don't know if she's going to be a cultist per se. I think her religion will play a part. I just don't know if they're going to make her go super psycho with it, but it would be interesting to see. It would add another layer to things. This place could definitely use it against her. I mean, for sure, and try to. And it's going to be interesting to see if she can hold against it, where it's like Sarah kind of listened to it, Elgin listened, if she will listen.
Exactly. And if it comes in the face of her dead father, quote unquote, she'll be convinced even more.
Mm-hmm.
Because then all they have to say is, see, I'm coming in the name of God or whatever. And she'll eat that shit up.
It's possible, but if she knows this place is evil and people like Mariel are telling her, like, hey, look, there's something ancient here that's messing with you. And I think we see Sophia with Sarah, and she sees Sarah breaking down and having voices talk to her. She might actually know that the things talking to her are evil, and she may not want. Now, will she turn against the townies by saying, if you hear voices, you're evil and we need to like seclude you? Maybe, but I don't think she'll listen to the voices. Now, she may cause a divide in saying, if you are connected to this place, you are bad or something like that, and go crazy in that sense. What do you think, James?
I definitely think they shouldn't listen to the voices in their head.
Do you listen to the voice in your head?
Yes. But it's
Well,
my own. But
if
it's
you
my
would have said
own.
no, my next question was, is there even a voice inside your head? But no,
Yeah, it's
you've
my.
established that there is one and you listen to it. Perfect. I talk to mine all the time.
But
It's
if the voices
it's my
start
own.
talking to
I argue
Sophia,
with the voice in my head.
how easily do you think they'll be able to manipulate her? Do you think she'll be an easy take?
I don't think from the voices.
Yeah. I think at first glance, I think maybe we could think that she could be manipulated by the place, but she's going to like turn into some kind of superpower person in there. Like, oh, this shit ain't going to mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts casting out demons and cicadas flying everywhere.
Oh, shit.
The power of Christ compels you.
And so I could see her, if she was to go dark, I would see her going dark in the sense that people like Marielle or Randall who are possibly afflicted, and she couldn't save them kind of thing. Like if she was doing an exorcism here and Marielle still was, affected by whatever, she might say, okay, they're evil. We need to put them outside of the normal townspeople to keep normal townspeople pure.
Huh.
If they were to put her on a dark path.
Right. Do you guys remember the body in the cellar of the guy that we thought was Christopher, maybe? Is that who we thought it was? Not the guy with the boulder that Jade saw.
The one with the rat in its mouth?
Not the recent one. This was
No,
early
the
on.
one when they first go to the back of the cellar, there's like a body back there. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have a picture on hand of that, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people thought were Christopher or who knows what random body it could have been.
Yeah, yeah. They were saying Jade and all kinds of stuff, but I'm on that theory. I was because I haven't seen anybody bring it up in a while.
I actually forgot about that.
And I'm wondering if what's his name? Victor. Did Victor kill Christopher?
Yeah, he could have. I mean, it's
And
definitely
that was
possible.
his body. Because Christopher might have was going around helping the monsters there for a minute.
Or what if Eloise could have done it too?
Yeah, she had ran out. I'm wondering if Christopher came down in there and Victor had to kill him. And that's when he came out and saw the massacre had happened and the boy in white shows up.
I gotcha.
It's possible. Real quick, welcome, Tank Ferret. Welcome, hun. Good evening to you.
That's interesting.
And let's see, we also got a question from Alice. What if Elgin had not taken Fatima to the root cellar to have her pod? Do you think Smiley would have been born in Colony House? Well, it seemed like she had to go there, that it wanted her there. Like, even though he was like, oh, it's for your safety, it seemed like that was almost part of the ritual.
Part of Kimono Lady's plan.
So I think that because it didn't want them to find her, so it didn't want he had to be born, almost like he had to be born in darkness, again, repeating that cycle of like the children having to be born in darkness. Again, like with some things in magic, it's like, how do you want to say that? You get what you ask for, but there's always a catch.
Yeah.
So the monsters ask for immortality, there's a catch, you're still cursed.
Well, it's the genie in the bottle theory.
Mm-hmm.
Just because
and they even said that with the man in yellow or whatever that was with the music box.
They come at a cost, and what the cost is typically, so yes, we're going to get immortality. Well, there was a loophole. You get immortality, but this comes along with it.
Right. And they're seemingly born in darkness, similar to how they refer to the children. And then even with the music box, I think they even had that reference to, if we don't stop the melody, we won't be able to put the genie back in the bottle. So there's definitely something to that. It's like, yes, you're given something, but there's almost like a curse that comes with it. it's not what it seems to be.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think for hypothetical
And
purposes,
thinking
I don't
about
think it
it,
would have been good. I don't know if Smiley would have been born. It seemed like that was like that had to happen that way. I don't know if that really answers the question.
and
I don't know what would have
it's
happened.
funny that you brought that up that way, because what if we're looking at what the man in yellow is saying all wrong? He says knowledge comes at a cost, right? We could look at the deals that are made. We only know of one right now, and that's the townspeople. But what if the immortality is the knowledge? Like he's saying it comes at a cost, and he might not be referring to knowledge that's actually learned. It
Mm-hmm.
could be something in the terms of whatever deals are made. Like all this stuff, the man in yellow could be doing it, so eventually somebody steps forward. Like, this could all stop if somebody just makes a deal with me. I'll
Mm-hmm.
put an end to all of this, and who's gonna, and that could be the knowledge that comes at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Could just be wordplay.
Could be. Could be.
Like, we're looking at it too literal with knowledge comes at a cost. Like the
Right.
actual like the journey they're going on, the more that they're learning, but it could be referring to the deal is the knowledge, and that came at a cost to the townsfolks. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, they gained the knowledge of immortality and the power of immortality, but what costed it? What did it cost them?
True. That is true. Let's see. Alice says, do you think Smiley would have killed everyone in Calling House if he had been born there? I mean, if he had been born there, I'm assuming he probably would have. If he would have, like, again, I don't even know if they would have let him be born there. It seemed like that was part of the deal.
I'm hoping that once they saw that thing come out of Fatima's vagina, somebody would throw it out the window.
No shit. And I don't know if he could have been born because
I'm sorry. Like, somebody like, what the fuck is this?
Was it daytime when she gave birth?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because that might have been
remember
why he
per
had to
se.
be born and taken down into the caves. Because she was kind of already in darkness, like she was in the cellar.
They were out and about, so Boyd was able to get to her.
I think it was still daytime when
I
Boyd
think it was
got
still
to
daytime
her.
too.
But see, she was down in the root cellar, which is slightly underground where she's at. And she took the baby, or whatever you want to call it, baby. She took the pod of Smiley down to that hatch pretty quickly, and he was born down there. Like he wasn't formed until after he got down into the cave. So he may not have actually been able to be born at Colony House. Might have been why, like, he would have just shriveled up and died, or like, fire, the sunlight, and some shit like that.
Right, vampire status.
You got it. Yeah. Well,
I'm melting.
you got a good sound effect, James?
Oh, I think you did it pretty good.
Oh, come on, man. You got this. We can all try. How do you see Smiley being born in Colony House death, like dying?
I think it had to happen in the cellar.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all we get. Thank you, Robert, for hanging out, man, for a little while with us tonight.
Night, Robert.
Have
Hey,
a good
Robert.
night. And that's right. We are just over 2 weeks away. It'll be here before we know it. And we pretty much have at least one song, well, a couple variations of a song. So we're on our way, heading full steam ahead to the season. Everybody say, and weren't you around earlier, Miss Pixie? I could have sworn I'd seen you earlier, but if not, welcome.
Hello, Miss Pixie.
Or maybe I'm thinking of last night. Who knows? The days blend together with you guys. Let's see. What else can we talk about with this? We're going to go a little bit longer. It was yesterday. Oh, I apologize. See, it feels like you're still here. All right. Let's see. gonna think of some other bits. Yeah, I can't wait to see where Julie goes. I'm trying to cough. Oh, and I can't wait to see which supernatural bits are causing mayhem in the house. Are the children flipping out and trying to tell Tabitha something? Is it Jim? Is it the overall baddie? Is it the boy in white?
Or is it the next stage of something? Is it something new? It might not be anything connected to any of what we know of.
Right? Absolutely. What do you guys think? Pixie says, is Jim haunting them? Because we see the ring. Yep, it could be. Absolutely. I'm curious if, like, I'm not actually 100% sure. I'm thinking maybe either Jim or the children. Like, Jim maybe trying to tell her something. Possibly the kids freaking out. Because it's toward, it might be Jim though, because whatever it is towards Tabitha and Julie. We don't see necessarily. Well, actually, Ethan's right behind them.
Well, if we're talking ghosts now, also, if you remember in the very first episode, the little girl Megan and her mom were also killed in the house. So if it's a spirit within the house, it could
Well,
be.
that was a different house. This is, I believe, Tian Chin's house.
Oh, that's right. That other house came.
That's the one that.
Sorry, it's late.
No. Actually, and there's a lot of bits to remember and from. I do it quite often.
It's getting late, folks.
Yeah, we're not gonna go too much longer. We're gonna go a little bit longer.
But braids scrambling houses.
I know. And you got a long weekend. You had a long day cooking. I was outside in the garden myself today working.
Right? That gives that damn friggin' bunny cake.
But so you guys in the chat, let's see. Chrissy's hairdo is haunting them. That's awesome, Bill.
Sorry. That was funny.
Well, you guys in the chat, let us know what you think is haunting them. Those houses are easily scrambled. Yeah, I mean,
Thank you, Beehive Girl. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you have my back.
Let's see. Bill Chill says the man in yellow, kimono lady, and or newer entity could be opening cabinets. That is absolutely a possibility. It may be related to Marielle's vision. It could be. If she's freaking out, maybe at the same time the stuff is freaking out or something.
It kind of seems like it's at night once they've come into the house, and maybe they don't know that Jim's dead at this point because he hadn't come home, and they don't figure it out until the next day. So this is part of the
yeah.
maybe
True.
the haunting. So it could be Jim, or it could be the place messing with them that, haha, Jim's dead.
Right?
Right, because there's a scene, is it before this, where she's like, Dad didn't come home or something?
Yeah, where's
like
Dad? He's not home yet.
Did I not catch that? Or I'm just not looking in the right spot as possible. Wait, here it is.
Yeah, they're standing in the door.
And it looks like, is that the same? Well, I think she's wearing a coat over the shirt, but I think it's the same outfit.
Yeah, it looks like
So like she took her coat off when they walk in, and then they walk.
Ethan looks like he's in the same. When it cuts to him there for a quick second in the trailer, in that shot.
Yeah, he's right behind them too in this one.
Because he's looking around like, what the hell's going on?
Okay, look at James putting the bits together. That's number 2, Dana. Does he get another star?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Come on, a half a star?
All right, you can get a half a star.
Man, gotta work my way up somehow.
All right, so if they're walking in, I'm sorry, did you say like you think, so who do we think it is? Is it like Jim or? Because I get you said it was before they
it points
find
to,
Jim.
Yeah, I'm just theorizing, but it does point to being Jim if that's the time frame of before they find out he died.
That is true. So does that mean the Jim that we see later, a good Jim or a bad Jim? With Ethan at the RV.
Bad Jim. Very, very bad Jim.
So does that mean that all of the stuff that we see, like Father Kotri and stuff, are bad, but maybe the radio? See, how do we differentiate between them? Because if this is good, then we see other things that are kind of strange as well. That are not
Anybody
so
who has
good.
popped up as an apparition, I think is a bad guy. I don't think any of them are honestly good. So
Yeah, I think they're being played by either side, and so I think Jim would be played by the boy in white as far as causing them to come back and be able to talk to Ethan and stuff because the boy in white is on Ethan's side, always has been. So I think if it's Jim, then it's something maybe the boy in white is causing for Ethan.
yeah, but at that point, I think the boy in white would go to Ethan himself. I don't think the boy in white would necessarily use anybody to go to Ethan. Because I think Ethan would be more inclined to talk to him and listen to him. Like if the boy in white told the story to Ethan that he tried to tell to Christopher, I think Ethan would listen. And I think Ethan would believe it. And maybe that's the mind of a child. It's easier for him to accept that kind of, magic or supernatural or whatever you want to call it. But I think Ethan would definitely be inclined to listen to the boy in white.
Yeah, I'm not sure because.
So meaning I just don't think the boy in white would have to use like appearing as Jim to speak to Ethan or get Ethan's trust in a sense. Because if anything, I think that would more so cause Ethan to turn on the boy in white if Ethan puts it together that that's not his dad.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't think that is coming from the boy in white.
Is it possibly Ghost Jim? If he's popping as a ghost in the cabinets?
You mean as in there, the thing pop in the cabinets is the thing that appeared to Ethan? I don't think so.
I don't
But
think
if
so either. I'm just curious because I think it's messing with him. But the cabinet seems like it would be Jim. But again, is it something to make them think it's Jim?
exactly.
Or is it really Jim flickering, which then goes back to all the times that the lights flickered or the music or the jukeboxes did stuff. Which one of those was good and which one of those is bad? From season 1, right when Tabitha was trying to find out where the power came from and the lights, like when they first started talking about it, or she was talking to Ethan about it, they flickered and she's like, well, let's figure it out. And there was other times where the radio, before they even started really messing with it for the radio signal, which is what made Jade fuck with it in the first place, is it was tripping out. So were those there, like the boy in white or the kids, to send them signals to help them do things? Or were they bad, for instance, with the jukebox playing Celebration right after Kenny right after his mom has passed? Like, is all the jukebox bad? Like, which flickers are good? Of course, I think whatever Ethan's going to end up talking to is bad, but I don't know if the cabinets are good or bad. Still questions left to be answered. Bill says, Jim is just upset and trapped in his spirit life. Aww. Beehive Girl says, well, Jim's gotten a lovely new cut and blow dry. Can't trust him if his hair is clean. Just saying. It is very nice and fluffed up there. Bill says, fragments of Tabitha's, Julie's, and Ethan's imagination. Whoever fucked with the phone is now harassing the cabinets. Possibly. I still want to see Jasper walk around a corner and start talking. That would be the greatest scene ever. The dummy just appearing from another room and talking. Right? They teased us so much with that dummy. I remember thinking that it was going to be possessed, walk around, haunting Jade all over the place. And then it's still
That would be fucking
curious.
creepy.
I mean, the
That would be
mystery
so
behind
fucking
it's not fully gone as far as why the monsters kept it like they did. The same thing with Miranda's scarf. I mean, they're taking random items. Is it the same? I mean, why do they want to hold on to precious items? The same way the boy in white was telling Victor to bury precious items from people. That's still a slight, to me, mystery, I guess, or maybe I'd miss something, but let's see. Bill Chill says, I believe it's Jim's guilt, shame, and or anger, fear haunting that house. Okay. Could be. Definitely some vengefulness and anger and things left behind. That energy definitely could be in a place like From.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he wasn't very happy with Tabitha. He didn't have time to process, and then he died. I wonder if Jade was in the house before this.
Sorry.
I'm just saying. I mean, that might be why the cabinets start freaking out. Like Jay comes by, to check on him. They're like, "Where is?
Fuck that! Get your hands off my wife!
Where's Jim, Mom?
Take
I
these
don't know."
cabinets.
Well,
Take
you
these
ladies have a
cabinets.
nice night. Call me if you need anything. Jim's like, "You bitch."
Right? You too, bit hussy.
You're gonna lose another child, Tabitha? That's hardcore. That's, they need some therapy and an exorcism.
Right? This is getting way too close to Jerry Springer.
A little bit, a little crazy, a little bit crazy. I don't know. And let's see. Beehive Girl says, I was thinking that this is the first time we've seen poltergeist action, but then I remember that the house aggressively caved in on Tabitha like something invisible was smashing it. Right, and I'm talking about the Man in Yellow. I think the Man in Yellow did that. If he's the voice on the radio when I'm assuming he sent the surge into the house because they were using the power from the house with the light bulbs in order to power the radio signal. So I'm thinking, poltergeist or supernatural. He's able to kind of he went through the power lines of the town and perhaps was able to then collapse the house. It doesn't really fully make sense, but in my brain, when I say it in my head, it makes sense. Because he was threatening and he was like crushing the house and shit. Or who knows? It's something else had nothing to do with the Man in Yellow. Like he didn't crush it. I don't know. That was the only way I could explain like he did it. Since they made such a reference to the power lines and how the power worked. And she was messing around with the power. And he was like, nah, lady, I'm going to show you.
Right? Told you not to dig that hole, didn't I?
Yep. And then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It all collapsed on top of her and Jim.
Right?
And let's see. Bill Chill says, that's what Jim's telling Ethan there. Son, don't let that bastard Jade in that house. Hurt him however you can and keep Jade away from your mother. Talk, block him at all costs, son. Well, you cracked the case, Bill.
Right? There you go.
Whatever you do, son.
That
Ethan, just know I love you and I'm your father. No matter what your mother does,
that explains a lot.
That piece of shit Jay tells you, I'll always be your father.
Right?
Let's see. Jim had violent tantrums in real life. He's not as a stretch that he do it from the spirit world. True. It won't keep them from going to the cabins. Yeah. True. Pixie, very true. But we'll see. I think we kind of got at least a gist of whether it's Jim's spirit or not. It does seem like maybe they're directing it towards something like Jim haunting them. And it is very interesting to know that this would be after the fact, and then even after possibly they find the body, that Ethan finds spiritual daddy. That is a hell of a day. Like, if this is the night before and then perhaps the next day they go to feed the animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go into your house and you got the cabinets is flipping out and shit. And then the next morning you go to feed the animals and you find your dad hang upside down possibly in the barn. Only for later that afternoon you find spiritual daddy by the RV. Which again, why is he? Oh, that's right, because he was with Jade and them, and they were finding the man in yellow's bits. Again, that's a hell of a couple of days for the first couple episodes, right? Like, if this is just from the first couple days, and James, you've put a lot of pieces together from these bits to kind of say, okay, this is all within kind of like this episode or a day or whatever. There's a hell of a couple episodes to start.
It's going to be a banger.
Yeah, because of the outfit of where he sees Jim right there, it does seem like right around the same day-ish, because then once they have the funeral, he's wearing a different type of more of a dress coat shirt kind of thing over a t-shirt or something. And that's what he's wearing when they find the man in yellow's clothes. So that'll be after this. They'll find the man in yellow's clothes after this point that we're looking at right now. Supposedly, if you just go by what he's wearing through the trailer.
Right. And get James on the case, guys. Working out all the bits. I like it. And right, we have it is a hell of a day for our characters here in From. Looks like they're gonna have a hell of a start of the season. And again, they put out all of the names for the episodes, so we got some of those bits.
You know, it is possible that he sees this Jim before they find the body. That is a possibility as far as the timeline.
Well, because let's see, I think it showed. Here, I'll take these bits away. Because it showed him with her in the barn, and then it shows, let's see, him running outside too, I think, in the same clothes. Where'd you find the bits? All right, this is where they get to the barn. And that's the same outfit. And then what was he wearing when he's out in the woods? Because doesn't he end up out there with Jade and them here? And it's a different. This is so when he found, they found the outfit for the man in yellow. That would be after the funeral.
Yeah. Same day maybe, but supposedly after.
So I wonder then why he's out in the woods, because I thought I didn't pay attention, or I forgot. I assumed maybe he was out in the woods with Jade and them, and then he just ran across the RV or something. But why would he be at the RV? How did they know that's the last place Daddy was for him to be running out there? Wasn't he with somebody when he ran like that?
It didn't show Ethan with anybody, but that's the question. Why is he there? How did he get there? Is anybody with him? We don't know.
We know he kept trying to run off, and
we saw the blood.
Prone to that.
We saw the blood from Jim's death, and we see Jim here talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
But, the exact circumstances, we just don't know.
True that. I could have sworn the last was running out the door as well a couple times. He keeps running out the door.
Yeah, I think he was running toward the dog.
And see, that's all within the same day as far as these three, I believe. Unless he's wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row.
Right. Which is probably the next day after the haunting, or the next day after
the cabinets do their magic.
Yeah.
Right, Beehive. I think we're all going to need a few drinks dealing with that. Would say you, James, but you need some Did you go too far with the alcohol like Jay did? Would you be able to rein it in, or would you just say no to it at all? Or would you need a shot or two?
I don't know. Depending on what happened, I guess I'd probably be more up at like Colony House.
No, I don't know. Please elaborate further.
Oh, I'm just saying, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
What?
I get you. I got you.
What?
Yep.
What part
Me
of
too.
Colony House are you hanging out at?
Just part. Just
The greenhouse. That's where I'll be.
just leaving the windows shut all night.
You're not into the monsters?
No.
Hmm.
No.
He wasn't going to answer my question. I was trying to use it. Damn it. He's wise to my tricks now, Dana. I'll have to change him up. Like, get smarter.
You'll
Not
have
likely.
to.
But that is, again, figure out why Ethan. It shows him with the same clothes on trying to run out the house earlier in the day. So perhaps he just, I don't know why he would think to go to the RV. Maybe he just wanted to go to the RV itself because that was somewhere. I had a picture. I think I even have it on the thumbnail where he was with his dad at the RV earlier, one of the earlier seasons. I forget what they were doing there exactly, but he was hunched down in the same kind of way talking to him. So I don't know if there was something there that he was trying to go get of dad's, for memories or what. Like, I'm trying to think of why he would be. I don't even know.
They were out looking for Fatima. And they just happened to go to, they said, like, Jim, they went to look for her around the RV.
Yeah, but that's not the same day as this, though, is it?
No, I thought you were just asking past times that they went out to the RV together. The last, because
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you now. I'm sorry. Yeah, that might have been when they were looking for Fatima and he was at the RV. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't follow. My bad.
It's okay.
But I am curious what you guys think why he might have been out there. Like, if you had a wild guess, I'm actually trying to contemplate here for a moment and think of why Ethan would be out at the RV after, because I originally thought he was with Jade and them, but I don't think he is. Like when they found the man in yellow stuff. You hear my husband background. He's sneezing. Bless you, husband. He's still sneezing. It's that time of year, folks.
Well, one possibility is that Jim didn't come home the night before the cabinet thing happened and stuff like that. But then the next morning is when he's running down the steps and they open up the barn. Maybe they find the dog first tied to the motel sign. And then later in the barn, they found Jim's body. Maybe is what I'm thinking. So maybe he just runs off. Maybe he just runs and like the RV's a comfort place or something. And so he's just running and goes there.
Right, kind of how like Victor has his peach truck.
Yeah, or something. So I don't know.
It could be because, like I said, they do has that moment with his dad in the RV before, and that could, even though that is where they crash, it could still be something. I can't think of any other reason other than something like that, sentimental, that why he would go back to the RV. So I'm curious. Oh, unless like he gets a phone call or something. I don't know. The cabinets are flickering. So is it possible, just like the voice told him about mom, does it tell him, hey, maybe you can go save dad at the RV? What do you guys think in the chat? Why would Ethan be going to the RV after possibly finding the dog and or daddy no longer? Well, I don't know if he found daddy first alive or not, but either way, it doesn't appear as though there's a reason to go out there. My husband's having a hell of a time back there. What do you think, Miss Dana?
Oh my God, that's how Miguel sneezes. That's how my husband sneezes. It's never just one, it's like 50.
I know he's usually not that bad, but we've all been sneezing a little bit lately, to be fair. It's been a little rough.
No, allergy season's going to be bad.
Oak pollen is the worst. for me at least, or anything that's like oak pollen, whatever those allergen triggers
Mhm.
are. The whole family. Bless you. Goodness.
Oh, oh, it's rough. Ethan was pulling a Carl from The Walking Dead and just running off. No, he probably had a better reason than that. Oh, that was a good one, Beehive Girl. That was a good one. I thought Julie stole the little satchel of what was left of Fatima's stash. I don't know if that was what was left, but she did raid Fatima's stash. And now how fucked up is that after all that shit? Fatima comes back and she ain't got no stash no more. I'd have to Julie better give her some shit back. She gonna need it.
And that's why she had all that mud. She's about to grow a new crop. She pissed off.
Right? Oh
She
man.
goes to smashing stuff. She's like, these bitches.
Go and your stash is raided after laying an egg. I'd be pissed.
Hmm.
I'd be so mad.
Like who? Where's Clara? Who been in my room?
Right?
You
Go
seen
to Clara.
everything.
You gonna know. Well, I saw the Matthews girl going
She
into
go,
the
what
house.
if she don't see nothing? Next thing you know, Claire ain't nowhere around.
Right?
She ain't gonna rat out the girl still in the stash.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I forgot about that, but maybe someone else had a secret stash. You never know.
Right? You never know.
Fatima, I can't grow in the shit, right? She's slaving the dirt around and stuff. Well, they did have that compost pile, right, from the rotten crops. They were trying to turn it over to see if they could fix the soil. Hey, maybe she was trying to help. Let's see, Beehive Girl says, dang it, that crop probably rotted with all the food. No, not the weed. But didn't they say something like that was the only thing that was still growing? At one
You
point,
know? I
I
don't
thought
know.
Donna said something like the only thing that was still working was the weed. Or maybe I just remember, I don't know, maybe I have to go back and try to remember to see. Bill Chill says, Fatima to Clara, oh, all of a sudden you don't know nothing. Right? All of a sudden, I didn't see nothing. She's like gouged her eye out with a fork or something. I couldn't see. Poor Fatima. She's going to have a rough one this season. I'm curious to see where our boy's going to end up. Of course, Miss Julie here and all of her story walking and how that's truly going to work. Again, it's seeming like a form of time travel, but yet very similar to the way she was taken by the cicadas, where her body is sort of in a coma state while her mental or soul, whatever astral version of herself, even to say like if she is dreaming a lucid or she's lucid dreaming through this place, because again, this place we don't know exactly what it is, and they have done a heavy dream-like theme. A lot of themes go through the show, but that is one of them that they've hinted at last season. I believe that they used a song in the trailer. So I'm curious if it's time travel, but the rules work like a dream. Because again, this monster or whatever seemed to haunt them in their dreams with the cicadas and the music box. And again, touching them and messing with them in ways to where not only was it like haunting them in their dreams, but whatever it did to them, where they burned Kenny's arm, drowned Elgin, or quite literally a monster or something ripping the one lady apart, it happened to them in the flesh. So just like with Julie, she's walking through this place in her dreams, but it's having a real reaction in the world. I'm curious of how those rules are going to truly work with that. Those are some things I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. And I'm kind of going with like a lucid dream type deal with Miss Julie and her story walking. But again, that's just because I think the rules of this world might revolve around that to some degree. but I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other bits I'm looking forward to because we'll probably get ready to wrap it up. We're over 3.5 hours. So final thoughts. What are some things you guys in the chat are looking forward to? Oh, and do y'all actually that and we'll listen to the number 7 song because that one we didn't I think listen to again too much because I think that was a cool one. I want to listen to that one since it was 4/7. But what are some final things you guys are looking forward to going into season 4 now that we've been diving into some bits?
Let me think about it, Clara.
Oh, that over there, like that lady.
Yep, there she is. There she is. What you gonna do this season, Miss Clara?
Fear what you become, Dana.
Yep.
Is she gonna become the monster we all fear?
What you gonna be doing this season, Missy?
Right?
I'm watching her.
Let's see. Beehive says, do you think Julie will learn how to story walk without having a seizure in the ruins? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I wonder if she gets control of it, will she stop having the seizures? Maybe. I don't know.
Well, it depends if her skill is something that can be developed. Just because she has it, it might just work the way it works. There might not be a way to quote unquote control it, or so that might be the only way she could activate it. So I don't, it's just going to depend on how her story walking ability works and if it is something that that can grow as she learns how to use it.
Right. Well, it's a good question, and I'm curious to see how they work that out in the story because that's a strain on them. Like we've seen kind of how it's been a strain on Sarah, even Tabitha to a degree. Elgin, like a lot of them have had these seizures and stuff, and although they do seem okay, I imagine at some point that is a strain on the body if you're doing it repetitively the way Julie might be.
Yeah.
And how that's going to factor in with her because it seemed like she's going to have to do it a couple times if she's hopping around a little bit. So that is a good question. I'm not sure. What do you guys in the chat think? James, do you think Julie will learn to story walk without them, or they're going to cause her some complications? The seizuring?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like, she would still have to like be left behind, however it works, like you were talking about earlier. And does she have to be at the dungeon every time? That's, I still think she'll be left behind, even if she does it in the diner. Her body's not going to disappear. It's going to be probably, having that jerking back and forth, kind of thing happening.
And I wonder how long, like, because we see her with Randall, right? It seems like going over over that threshold that they talked about before. And he grabs her up at some point. So I wonder how long he's going to let her seize, because Ethan immediately went to find help because he couldn't pick her up or anything like that. So I'm wondering, like, is he going to let her seize for a minute and then bring her back? And she's going to be like, no, like, is she going to do like a timer? Because I could imagine he's going to let her like seize out, because she had a bit of time in there, mostly because Ethan had to make his way back to what town or whatever to get help. And they kind of pulled her out of it, right?
That's a good question. I don't remember fully.
And so yeah, I'm curious. We'll see how that's gonna work this season. Will she? Because if she is seizing, like I said, I couldn't imagine Randall just letting her seize unless there's a conversation about you got to let me kind of like hang out, or are they gonna like? Because if you're just flopping around on the ground like that's not good.
Right, flopping around like a fish.
Well, because they're like, even when people are seizing, you're supposed to like help tilt their head or try to,
so they don't bite their tongue and all that stuff. Yes.
So I'm curious if he's going to bring like something to put. I mean, I don't know if you put anything underneath her or not, but How that's because I mean, and how long will she be allowed to be under? Because if and I'm trying to think of movies and stuff that have an aspect of that, and one of them is like the movie The Butterfly Effect. And when they get to like I think the third one, which is more of a horror, the dude when he's using it to solve murders, he has to be in a bathtub of ice because again it's to help because his body's going to cook or go too far, and he has kind of like the bleeds and stuff like that. Similar, and he's going back in the past to see certain things, and the whole point for him is to not change anything, to be just an observer, because if he does change anything again it causes the butterfly effect. So if she again, I don't know how much that's going to hurt her going forward, so that is something to think about, look and kind of watch. You guys got any more thoughts on Miss Julie here?
No, I just can't wait to see what we're gonna get from her.
Nice. Let's see, V-Hub Girl says, I think her body will still be left behind, but maybe she'll figure out how to control when and where she can story walk, going into a trance, say, instead of seizing. Possibly. Be able to, get to a point to where she's not, maybe her body's fighting it or something, so at some point she can get it under control in some way. And then, and not only that, but also can she control where she goes? It's going to be another part of her journey. We'll see how they work that out in the story. If it's like an explained thing, or she's just like all of a sudden, I can get there. I think it, therefore I believe it. What kind of breadcrumbs does she have to follow as she goes down the tunnels of the rabbit holes of From? But we'll see. Again, the scarecrows are man in yellow shape shifting or turning into cicadas. He is just, that is the greatest images ever. We're going to get to find out what he's all about this season, hopefully. Jade on his missions. Again, he's on the case, back in the caves, and it looks like he did find exactly where the children were taken and sacrificed, perhaps. Again, James, you got the good eye in seeing that, because I did not notice that when I first watched through it. That is perhaps the actual location because of the stone right here. And who knows what tricks the monsters are going to have for our townies. And what else Miss Tabitha will remember, again, about her nightmares or her dreams about this place, as far as how that goes with reincarnation. Of course, Boyd on his path of trying to maintain control of the town, but yet it doesn't seem like he's got a couple of folks not agreeing with him, perhaps. He's going to have some struggles this season. And would someone please get a hold of Victor? Where is Victor at again? I swear. If he digs another hole or finds another car trunk with some images in it that we need from season 1. No, I get it. It's all part of the mystery. But yeah. That man knows too much. He don't want to give up the knowledge. He's scared. And I think that might be, maybe he knows, because he knows the man in yellow. He don't want to tell Dana. He don't want to be Jim.
You never know.
Because what is it? Maybe season 2? I can't remember. Season 1 or season 2. When Jade got the violin and he goes to him, he's like, I think he gets it back to him, but Jay was wanting to know about the symbol, and Victor said something to him about, I'll tell you all I can. He didn't say I'll tell you all I know, but all I can. That he didn't want to tell him all the knowledge, because he knew. Victor knows Dana. Maybe he was trying to save Jade.
You never know.
You never know. see. Bill says Victor is acting like a crow. Crows frequently dig holes in lawns and gardens, usually to forage for food, catch hide items, or investigate their surroundings. Indeed. Remember Crowmouth Boy Man in the intro? Indeed, indeed. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And again, I'm gonna try to do a stream sometime tomorrow for gaming. After we end this, I'm gonna get ready to play that song one last time before we end it. I'm gonna pull these down and pull that up. And I will try to get all of the songs, if not tonight, again, sometime before Monday, in the Discord with a poll on the ones that we haven't decided on, where we have, I think that was only the first set, perhaps. I think so. And then we'll be on our way. I'll start getting some good clips together, and hopefully by next Friday we'll have a song or two. Really, we have a song or two. We'll have a video or two. That is not what I want. I want this, and I want to share. All right, so we're going to play number 7 one last time before we end it. And again, you guys did an awesome job at the song creation tonight. The Fromily, you guys showed up and showed out again. And a big thank you to Bill Chill, Vic. I'm with Alice Great Gold for helping us with the song. And all you guys, Robert, everybody who hung out tonight. Here is the number 7 from the last set. Had the violin bits in it. We'll listen to that and then we'll close it down.
The man in yellow, quite a calm and violent fellow. What's with the stick, the dress and the case? Do any of those things get you out of this place? From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man playing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. The man in yellow, what a strange fellow. Shifting, haunting. Is he deal making? Jim didn't listen. Now his throat is missing. Why you digging that hole? Said the man in yellow. From vile nightmares, mysteries to solve. Who is the man plaguing this town? Dead friends, loved ones, strange voices on the phone. A radio tower made from hope. A storm came in and crashed it down. And Clara is sus.
And there you have it, guys. One of the, I'd say, would be the top selections of the night. And then we'll have the first set. We'll put those in there for you guys to vote on. I think that's the only ones to vote on for now. And then after that, we'll see from number 7, 3, and then whatever we pick out of the first set, which two you guys like the most. And then the third one, we'll leave it in the pocket and see what we come up with. If I can get the third one in, we'll at least get 2. But man, what a night, folks. Happy Friday again to all you guys. Thank you, Dana and James. As always, I couldn't think of anybody else to hang out on panel with. You guys are always awesome. Hold it down and hang out and show out with all the theories and things.
You're the best person to hang out with.
You're the best part of waking up, Dana.
Yeah.
A little magic in the cup.
Happy Easter, everybody.
That's right. Happy
All right.
Easter weekend, everyone.
Yes, happy Bunny Day.
And I'm sure Dana will be back sometime Saturday-ish, possibly.
Most likely, yes.
I'll possibly be back tomorrow during the day-ish afternoon for some games. At least that's the plan. We'll see what happens. James is he's working on some videos. He's got some things in the works, I hear.
Yep.
Always. And we got lots of things coming in the very near future for you guys. I didn't even play the Julie. We'll have to play the Julie cameo next time. Again, shout out to Cameo for all that they have given us so far. And working with them has been really awesome. They've got the best selection of actors from TV shows and things.
Yes.
So you guys definitely go check them out. We'll have some more of that this season. Giveaways, panels. We'll have some open panels for you guys to come on and talk theories. But again, thank you all who participated tonight in creating the lyrics in the song, and everyone else who participated in all things from chat. And yeah, I think that's it, folks. It's a wrap for tonight, and we will be back real soon. But until then, you guys stay safe. We love you. Have a happy weekend and happy Easter. I hope you get lots of candy and Easter eggs. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
When boy is in town, there ain't no fooling around on your rollers. Maybe don't die tonight. Guess boy just got back to town. Since he been back for been riding in the ground. Where the heck boy gone to? You know, when he get back, 'cause something else will end you back to. The boy is back in town. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I happily walk into the night to find my ghost within a white. The boy is back again. A pool in a motel is like a boat without a sail. You can't break me. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. Monsters knocking on my door every night. When the bell starts ringing, be ready for the pain he's bringing. He wants to get home in his boat. If you get in his way, he'll cut your throat. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I happily walk into the night to find my ghost within a white. The boy is back again. The pool is no motel, it's like a boat without a sail. You can't break me. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. Monsters knocking on my door every night. When the bell starts ringing, be ready for the pain he's bringing. He wants to get home in his boat. If you get in his way, he'll cut your throat. Come out and play, don't get led astray. I happily walk into the night to find my ghost within a white. The boy is back again. The boy is back again. This place can't break me, even if they take me. Web spun demons come.
Worms got into me, worms I go to set 'em free. Worms will ride a pony on the sea. Take these worms from me. Smiley. Smiley.
My blood is your blood now, motherfucker.
I like this game.